Fast seats, birds, beasts, and cobwebs in the summer breeze. I close my eyes, won't get away from here. 2012, the countdown's going round. And there's so much more that we feel. I'm taking it back, I'm gonna hit on out. Take that slow roll back to my hometown. Back to those simple days and easy ways. I'm gonna watch the sunset on the horizon every day. Stand still and make me stand. I'm gonna stand still and make me stand. I've been watching and listening. Make that soul, make that soul, make that soul. Make that, break it, make it whole, make it whole, make I've been watching and listening. Make that soul, make that soul, make that soul. Make that, break it, make it whole, make it whole, make it whole. I've been watching and listening. I've been watching and listening. Make that soul, make that soul, make that soul. Make that, break it, make it whole, make it whole, make it whole.
Whoa! Hey guys, how you all doing? How you all doing? Okay, I'm just sorting out something here for a second. That. Hey, Shesta, Jasper, Sassy, Julia, Elena. Shesta, my baby. How come you're always losing your wrench, Barbara? Bloody hell. Who keeps doing that? Hey, JW. Hey, Dina. How's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Right, I'm just setting something up here. I've come live a little bit earlier today because I miss Shazda, and may happen when you watch channel. It could be, Barbara. It could be. Jake, you told me that you gave Julia what I gave you. Elena, you give me so much love and affection, and I don't give that to Julia. So I'm joking. I'm lost there, but I did see a comment though this morning, Elena, and I can't quite remember it, but Taylor said a whole lot of stuff to you over in Stewies, I think it was, and we'll address that later on, maybe. Because there's going to be a lot revealed today. Who the hell is these people? Welcome, though. Oh, Gossip Girl. I don't even know who that was. But hey, okay, yep. Hey, Crystal. How's all you doing? Hey, funny story. I got told that they should rename Guest Mob's Discord to Jake Mob because it's all talk about me in there. Yeah, you go clean that bloody that kitchen up, Julia, you kitchen bitch. Oh, first of all, the most important thing. Welcome back, Jimmy Kimmel. All those people that fucking laughed and shit on him and fucking this and that, like, hey, Malaki. Yeah, it's been announced he's been brought back. You're here at the beginning for a change, Malaki. I'm only a few minutes old. They're bringing him back. That's what I woke up to the news this morning, Julia. I don't know what date, but they've announced that his show will be back on. He's been in talks with the company or whatever, and so there may be a few little changes, but he's back. Which kind of is funny because old Dumpster Rick guy, he has been going crazy on TikTok about Jimmy Kimmel. He got fired. That'll teach you. Fuck around, find out. Blah 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 blah. Like, what's he going to post about now other than eat all fucking his words? Well, Jimmy Kimmel's a billionaire. Did you know that? He's worth mega bucks. And, I was thinking about his ratings that they keep talking about. How, like, 10 years ago, he used to get, like, 1.7 million. Now he only gets, like, a few 100,000. But in the last 10 years, fuck all people watch TV anymore. It's all online shit. We watch TikTok, we watch YouTube, we watch fucking clips of everything. We watch clips of everything. We used to all sit down at night time and watch fucking TV. Now we all fucking sit down and watch fucking social media stuff. Or Netflix or... Hey, Magda. You watch TV at night? Oh, fuck you then, Dina. Be different. Okay, so now let's get on to the subject at hand. Taylor. yesterday you made some serious accusations and said you have proof. Well, I told you, put the proof out. I told you. Hey, Rooster. So today, pretty much, it's fuck around, find out. You know, guys, since Taylor left, I as you all know, I've hardly talked about her really. I haven't trashed her big time. I've responded a couple of times. You know, like you're calling me a pedo now and stuff. But I think it's time for the truth to come out. The whole truth. And I'm going to let Taylor's own words say it all. I'm going to read the chat logs between me and Taylor. And Taylor, if you think going to deleting any of your messages, when I said the other day that I've recorded it all, I do. And except I don't want to put the full recording out because you know, you did send me a few pictures of your kids. And fuck if I know how to fucking blur that shit out. But if forced to, I will put the whole fucking recording out public, including the pictures of your kids. And the naked picture that you claimed was Isaac. Etc. Now, I'm not expecting. I want to make a statement. I want to make it clear right now. I'm not expecting, for example, Isaac to give a flying fuck about anything that Taylor has said. That's his decision whether he wants to play his games and keep Taylor around, still be friends with her, or just fucking not give a flying fuck. I just want to say straight up, this isn't about trying to like, because 90% of what she talks about in here is Isaac. You know, this isn't about turning people against her. This is just about being honest. Because you're talking a lot of shit, Taylor. Hey, R&D. If I've missed anyone in the side chat, I apologize. So, the chat logs between me and Taylor started on February 20th, 2024. She was the first one to type in there. She typed, hey. Then we had a Google Meet. Then she posted some fucking YouTube clip thing. I don't know what the fuck it is. Then she posted me some fucking yellow bucket fucking screenshot thing. No idea what it is. Then I said to her, send me Raina's docs, please. And so she sent me Raina's docs. Raina de Zeus, if I pronounce that right, is her name. Working on the thumbnail now. Send me the pics of everyone. Ha ha, she said. I said to her, and then I said to her, do you still have the Facebook thing for Isaac's football thingy? Because, we found the football organization that Isaac's kids and Isaac coaches at, and Taylor joined their fucking friends list and all that to stalk Isaac on there. She said, probably not. I deleted that shit in case the cops come by. This is Taylor. I deleted that shit in case the cops come by. I get paranoid like that. Remind me, I can probably find it again. Then she said, want to start a call? I've got time. So we had a call. Then I said, are you still the next day I said, are you still in the Discord, the guestboard one? I just got booted. She said, let me check. I'm still in, laugh out loud. I was smart and changed my fake account to a foodie beauty one. I said, give me the log on to use, please, so I can still do commentary until I sneak my own back in. And then I said, laughing my ass off, they've turned the history off. She said, I saw, and they have it set where you have to have permission to even see messages. Isaac name dropped me and Dina as being involved with the bomb threats. Now, this is Taylor, guys. Now, remember, Taylor's been saying that, when Jake reported Isaac for the bomb threat, we were against that. We were discouraging it. We were fucking all the shit. Remember everything she's been saying? Let's see what she actually said. Isaac name dropped me and Dina as being involved in the bomb threats. Isaac is trying to frame me or anyone for that shit. Got confirmation. I'm out of town. But yeah, that's what I'm dealing with right now. 9 months pregnant, being framed for a bomb threat by this sick son of an ass bitch Isaac. 9 months pregnant, being framed for a bomb threat by this sick ass son of a bitch Isaac. He's trying to get my ass put in prison for being in a chat with someone he doesn't basically like. This guy needs to be locked the fuck up. Hey, Isaac? Taylor's lying to you, dude. She lied on the asylum yesterday. Screenshot. Oops, even though I've got it all recorded. What are you on about? I said. Hold your chill. He's trying to mindfuck you. Don't fall for it. If the FBI was investigating, they ain't gonna tell him jack shit. And I would have been contacted. They have my number and my details. Don't fall for his mind games. You're doing what he wants, worrying over his mind games. Where is this all, like me saying that it was all a fake fucking bomb threat? Where is it? Where is it? Hey, and you were real interested in it, Steve Billings. I'll send you the unlisted fucking version of the whole complete chat logs to prove I'm not lying, dude. I'll give you the whole fucking unlisted version of all this, so you can see it for yourself that Taylor's lying to be confirmed. Because you're normally the go-to guy. You know what I mean? If you ever believe me saying that. Oh, I said, Hun, this is what I said to her. Hun, I know something. If they come to light, he will be gone. She 100% of that. If you ever believe me in saying that. I just can't talk about it publicly yet. And this is real, not my bullshit games. And she said, hey, Lizzie Boo Boo. You're at the emergency vets. Okay, so Taylor said 100% he's going down one way or another. He's gone after my real life. I will be back. No, wait, let me reword that. 100% he's going down one way or another because he's just gone after my real life. I will back you no matter what. This piece of shit is done. Then she said, legally, if he lies about me or makes up some fake screenshots, he's fucked. I'm headed to the police station right now, and I'll let you know what they say. Taylor went to the police about Isaac on August the 3rd, 2024? Remember, Taylor, when you fucking shared my DMs? I'm just sharing all of ours now. Right. Then I said hello. I left the group. I'm not gonna. I think this was her Discord. She added me to. I'm not gonna sit and listen to Americans try and push American paranoia with laws upon me. No disrespect. I mean, but you Americans need to realize if you want us to be liable to your laws, then you have to be liable to our laws. It works the same ways. That's what I said to her. So I left her fucking Discordy thing. She said, no hard feelings from me. Isaac is just stupid as fuck. But this is Taylor. I'm sorry. I ain't mad at you or nothing. Just know that I didn't even see the group chat until like 4 hours later. I said, I'm just not listening to stupid American first bullshit. Sorry. She said, hey, I don't blame you. Shit's stupid. There's a reason I want to leave this country. Sweden is a dream I've always had due to the weather. Legit. Lizzie, you're hiding in the corner. Then I said, you around? She said, hey, I'm too tired to chat via call right now. I'm in too much pain physically and tired as fuck. When it comes to guest mob, though, I'm washing my hands of shit. He's going on and drama and lies and bullshit. It's not worth my time. He's mentally unwell. Isaac has too much time on his hands. I won't be around much until his insanity cult is broken up or over. They all need mental help, and I'm a huge target for them. It's gross. Dude needs to log off the damn internet. I watch the shit shows, though. That's what she said. Then I said to her, is it true that FBI's been at Dina's and Arnie's? People are asking me. She said, as far as I know, but I don't go poking and prodding with Arnie. It's super late. Let me call you tomorrow. Laugh out loud. 3 days until the baby gets here. Oh, check Arnie's community tab. She just made a post about this. I said, I'm not subbed to her. Found it, which was a bullshit claim that we've heard. They never went to fucking Dina's house or Arnie's house. It was just a bullshit rumor I woke up to. Then I said, you changed the Discord pass because she used to let me use her fucking Foodie Beauty to... Remember when I used to read the fucking Discord? It was Taylor's account that I used to be in there reading it with. She said, no, I deleted it. The account's there, no point with the whole server locked down. Once they figured out how to lock their server down, it was game over for the good stuff. And then she shared some fucking, I don't know, YouTube thing. I said, why are you sharing that? She said, laugh out loud. Someone posted it. Ha ha ha. Thought I'd send it to you. And then she must have had a baby because I woke up to a baby picture. I said, you had bub. She said, I did today. I said, congrats. She said, thank you very much. Then she started showing me videos of her food and stuff in the hospital. The food isn't horrible either. Then she showed me videos of the baby. I said, name. She said, Alora. I said, hope you and Bub are okay. She said, hey, thanks for checking in on us. We're doing awesome. Just getting through those first few days is the hardest, but it's starting to come together with a nice routine. How are you? Then she sent me pictures of her hubby and the baby. She smiles a lot. I said, I'm good. I've been leaving you alone to be a mum. She said, ha ha, It feels like it's been forever since I've been in the loop of YouTube. I have no clue what's going on anymore. I said, don't worry about YouTube. I said, but Sue left Gifts Mob. She's back over here. That's about the most of it. Me and her have talked. She's learning from her mistakes, like others have, so she deserves the same respect, kinda. Hope you're well. Bye. That was when Sue came back. Mobile mechanic, you can fuck off. I saw you calling me a fucking pedo the other week. Go suck a fucking donkey's dick. Hey, Lydiot. No, I couldn't see if her husband was in drag, Lydiot. She said, good, Sue has always been kind to me. I completely understand what she went through in there. She ain't getting hate from me on anything, she said, because I know how they roll you. You know, I've always really liked Sue. Let Sue know that, please, because I've always seriously liked her. She legit has a good soul. I agree, she does have a good soul. I said, I'll pass it along. I mean, how can I hate on her when people like you have leaked my DMs? And I said the stuff she showed wasn't really that bad. I mean, she had personal things she could have shown, but she didn't. Then she said, okay, here we go. See, she at least kept stuff private for what it's worth, especially considering how Isaac, like, basically forces people out to out shit. I'm proud of her for withholding that stuff. Mistakes happen, big ones happen. Also, but at least she snapped out of it. That means a lot. I hope not. That means hope is not lost. Friendships can be mended, and that is a beautiful thing. Frankly, I'm glad she'll get back on panels. She's had such a blast, and I fully mean that. They wouldn't have treated her right. They just wanted her money and to hurt you. Just want to say I'm proud of you for being the type of person you are when it comes to giving people chances. Just felt like saying that. Hey, this is like a week or so after I reported Isaac for the fucking his bomb threat that he made. But at the moment, she's saying that she was like anti all that and telling me no, and yet she fucking was in on it up above, you know, like saying she's all Isaac's trying to put it on me, on her. The stories you're telling now, Taylor, they're not matching up. They're not matching up with time, the actual time. The stories you're telling, Taylor, aren't matching up. Why is that, Taylor? I said to her, have you got a link to that? Then I asked her again, have you got that link to the Facebook group for Isaac's Kids Club Sport thing? You said you joined on your hubby's iPhone or something. Or hubby's phone. And then for some reason I typed, that wasn't Raina. I told Tatsy next time type. You know when you donate on the Ko-fi, you can type anyone's name and it comes in my side chat. That's what I'm talking about there. Because you know how paranoid fucking Taylor is. Someone typed that Raina had donated to me on Ko-fi, so that it came in my side chat. Raina donated, so that's why I'm saying that wasn't Raina. I told Taxi next time type Isaac Guest. I'm not going to read that, but I told Rooster to type Raina, and you should do Rachella. Excuse me. So that says those people donated in the chat. So the Ko-fi thing says they are donating. Remember how we can manipulate that? That's what I was talking about there. Hey, transparency. I was hoping it was her, so the poor bitch lost some money. Ha ha ha. She can't afford to donate to anyone. I knew it wasn't her from the jump. The most she can do is a few bucks here and there. Never seen the guild donate anything big to anyone. So I'm just reading the side chat. Then I said, you guys okay? I said to her, you guys okay? Listen up to this one, Isaac. Dealing with a CPS case. I'm keeping it under wraps until I figure out who called and prosecute them for false calling on me. But we are okay. Because for those who don't know, when Taylor was in the hospital, she was making claims that someone called CPS on her while she was in the hospital. Then she said, it's one of two people. We will get it traced back. They called the hospital pretending to be a medical professional to get my room number and stuff. I've been dealing with it since the 9th. I said, fuckers. She said, listen up to this one, Isaac. If anything happens to my kids, I will personally kill Isaac. I won't even try to hide it. I'll go to prison. I don't care. He will die, period. I ain't even playing. If my kids get hurt of because of him, he's a dead man walking. I'll gladly turn myself in after it, but he will no longer get to live in this life if my kids get hurt. 8 years with good behavior in jail. Damn, Isaac, she's threatening to kill you after saying that you called CPS on her. Did you call CPS on Taylor? Isaac, Taylor said so. I just screenshot it and I've got it fucking recorded. Did you call CPS on her when she was in hospital with her baby, Isaac? Or are you going to say that was Raina? Because she was making death threats about you, dude. Laugh out loud. He better hope like fuck it's not him. And if it's Raina, well, she'll meet the same fate. Period. I'm that crazy. It's all fun and games until he did this to me. I said, I'm with you. And then I said, you got anyone in Raina's Discord? Apparently that's where they all moved all the sick shit because Isaac didn't want it in his Discord no more. Taylor said, nope, she keeps that shit locked down tight as fuck. Always has been pretty good about Discord, like that even way back when this all first began. Discord has always been her playground. It's where she threatened the lives of myself and my daughter when I was pregnant with Godric, my son. Okay, you there? That's what I said. Hey, like time periods pass, you know what I mean? Like often that we don't talk. Hey, Jasper. Taylor said, hey, yeah, I was just up feeding. It's back to bed for me until the next one. I officially get up for the day in about 2 hours. Then I said, people are saying Raina got booted from Guest Mob. Please don't say fuck off, fuck all. It could be a troll. I talked about it before and I said if it's true, haha, if it's a troll, I don't really care. It's funny if it's true, but I couldn't care if she was booted. And I said, wait time out to know if it's true. That's my advice. She said, I'll say nothing. I've known for days and I've already decided not to say a fucking thing. It's bait. You read my mind. Ha ha. And then she said, it was bait 100% confirmed by Isaac. She's announced she's back. Then she posted a fucking picture of some big flat dude fucking wearing an emoji over his little wee wing and said, this is Isaac. She asked me, is this Isaac's nudes? If it is, no wonder he's so angry all the time. And then she posted a short, this is us. I said, it's too skinny to be Isaac. Then I said, did you put the emoji? She said, apparently Isaac's ex sent this picture out. Ha ha ha. The head is what makes me think it's him because of the black neck and the folds on the neck. Ha ha ha. And the back of the head. Ha ha ha. I didn't know. I just got sent it. I didn't know. I just got sent it. I said, maybe it's an old one of him. He's fatter now. She said, oh, definitely. He's gained about 200 more pounds. Ha 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 ha. Then she posted some fucking video. I don't know who it is. And then she said, this is the one I picked. I said, you want it played? Maybe it was one of her fucking videos. I don't know. Then she said, hey, so I was thinking about it. When Isaac says you're a pred based off his clip he just put out, correct what you said with, you idiot Isaac. What I was saying by underage was the legal drinking age of most Americans. Here in New Zealand, it's 18, but in America, it's 21. No teenagers were underage to combat him. Hang on. Doesn't Taylor at the moment run around saying that they were never cool with my story and I was flip-flopping the story around and changing it all the time? Isn't that what Taylor's running around like yesterday on the asylum and other places saying? How come this doesn't match up with your claims that you're making right now there, Taylor? Why doesn't this match up with your claims? Hey, so I was thinking about it. When Isaac says you're a pred based off this clip he just put out, correct what you said with, you idiot, Isaac. What I was saying by underage was under the legal drinking age of most Americans. Here in New Zealand, it's 18, but in America, it's 21. No teenagers were underage. To combat him, flip it all on him for fantasizing about teenagers getting blowjobs. Hey, Renee. She just said that. Flip it all on him for fantasizing about teenagers getting blowjobs. Taylor's calling you a pedo, Isaac? That's what she's saying there, isn't it, guys? Flip it all on him for fantasizing about teenagers getting blowjobs. I'm loving this. He'll self-implode. He will self-implode. Ha ha ha. And mess up. Trust me. He's a classic narc. You're a classic narc, Isaac? Taylor just said you're a classic narc. Wow. Then I said to her, you got a bit for a quick catch-up chat? She said, yeah. I said, I know you got your bub, so you're busy a lot. And we had a call. Then she posted me the link to the mayor of fucking Jeanette City. Why was she posting me the mayor of Jeanette City there, Isaac? Wonder what that is. September the 6th, 2024. Wonder why, Isaac. I'm sure you can figure it out. Then she said to me, take the gun picture down. It could be a violation of terms of service. Because I was posting the pictures of fucking Isaac's guns. They'll mass report it. Oh, and Isaac. You know, your little claim that Julia was giving me your phone number from G Mango's phone, then how come I phoned you on September the 7th, 2024 at 5:19 a.m. New Zealand time? And my phone records will show it. I said it here. I just phoned him and he answered. Remember, you even said it on a live stream of someone's. Jake phoned me. September the 7th, 2024. See, I love these chat logs, guys. They're fucking good receipts. They're good receipts. You know, Isaac, your little lies, saying that fucking Julia gave me your phone number out of G's phone. Yeah, we know it was one of your ex-online girlfriends that gave me it. I even have the screenshot of the timestamp of that if it came to it, but I'm not going to out my little girlie. But, you know, it's like to prove your lies, Isaac. You wanted receipts, and like I say, I'll just screenshot this as well. You know, I can put that out on my community page, even though I've like screen recorded this whole motherfucking chat. Because yesterday on the asylum, Isaac was screaming out for Jake to put out receipts. So I can put out the receipts of this. And like I say, I'll share privately with a few people if they want, because I don't really want to put it out publicly because there are pictures of Taylor's children in here. Though I don't really truly give a fuck of that, but you know how the haters will be if I did put that out publicly. You know what I'm saying? Then there's a bunch of her Genie account, which I think she's changed to some bird account at the moment. Then she called Isaac an alcoholic, all because he typed in a side chat on it, and she sent me a screenshot of him talking in GT's side chat, saying that I had enough drinks, I'm sure I'll come up. So she's calling Isaac an alcoholic because he had a few drinks. Just saying, Isaac. Isaac, like I said at the beginning of this, 90% of this whole chat is Taylor talking about Isaac, not me, Taylor. She said, after Isaac the alcoholic and the screenshot, if we can prove Isaac is still drunk when he takes his kids to school, CPS might like that. I'll be on the lookout. Isaac. She was wanting to send CPS your way, fat boy. Does that make her as bad as fucking Morticia? And does that mean Guest Mob has another CPS caller? Does that mean Guest Mob has another CPS caller in there? Just asking. I said, laugh out loud. They probably walk to school. It's not far up the road. And then she said, knowing Isaac, he would send his kids out like that. Any parent in America knows kids walking to school are kids that are put into the kidnapping war zone. That's what she said. Knowing Isaac, he would send his kids out like that. Any parent in America knows kids walking to school are kids that are put into a kidnapping war zone. Rooster, I said at the beginning of this, I'm not expecting Isaac to fucking give a fuck about this because pretty much he has to act like, I don't care about all that shit to save face. He has to do that. He has to pretend like, I don't care about this. Like, fuck, who gives a fuck? Me and Taylor have made peace about the past. The past is the past. You know, he's probably going to do that because he has to save face. But when he does eventually boot her, see, exactly, Mike's saying the same as me. He's going to say that was before she came back. She told me all of this. Yeah. You know, he's going to play that one. But when he does boot her out, he'll bring it all up. Like he always does. You know what I mean? We know Isaac's game. And I'm not expecting this to be, the reason I'm doing this, okay, now I want people to be clear. The reason I'm bringing this out today isn't for Guest Mob, even though I'm talking to Isaac. It's because of the allegations that she's making to the community about me. The lies that she's telling about me. This is why I'm bringing it out. Hey, Quinn. Don't get it twisted, guys. This is why I'm doing this today. Because of the lies she's telling on me. It's like this is to feed Taylor's haters. I'm quite happy for her to stay in Guest Mob because I know that she's only in Guest Mob because one, she has nowhere to go. Two, Isaac's the one that's trashing Raina, which suits her cause. And three, I know he'll end up booting her out and calling her all the names under the sun and threatening her again. We know it ain't going to end well. So I'm quite happy for her to be in Guest Mob. Oh, Malaki, I'll email you the fucking full fucking thing, and you'll see. I say fuck all in this. Ever since she last doxed out my DMs, I've said fuck all to Taylor. Fuck all. I was very careful with my words. Very careful. Just like people know in our group chat. I'm very careful what I say in there. We all are, especially when Taylor was there. We're a lot more open when Taylor's not there. But when Taylor was there, we were very reserved in what we said. And everyone will admit that. Because she was always the one out of the group that would fucking flip on shit. Then I said, what the fuck? You're free for a bit? Catch you later. She said, sorry, hit a bad service spot driving. I'll let you know when we're at the second hotel for the night. Moving out of Texas. I said, okay, drive safe. Then I posted my community post. Ponders why the Secret Service would go to Isaac's, blah, 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 blah. Then she said to me, Steve gave you a good compliment. Ha ha, he was all Jake is kicking Isaac's ass. And she posted me the clip of it. I said, we heard I need the clip. Then I said, you guys okay? She said, I got you. I said, thank you. She said, oh yes, just tired as fuck. One more day of a road trip. I said, it's the truth. She said, then the unpacking begins. Because you realize every time she got paranoid that Isaac was after her in the real world with CPS and stuff, do you guys realize she packs up and she moves states? Do you guys realize that? She has moved in the last 2 years, probably at least twice because of Isaac. The last time she moved to Pennsylvania, because yes, Isaac, the reason she moved to Pennsylvania wasn't to root Joker. She was moving there. When you remember, Isaac, she was wanting to come and meet you, to have a cup of coffee with you and sort out the problems. No, she wanted to serve you with paperwork. That's why she was moving to Pennsylvania, so that she could take legal actions against you because she had to be in the same state as you, Isaac. That's the truth. That is the God honest truth. It wasn't a fucking... The Joker thing was just a more towards closer to the date and location that decided where she was actually going to be. But she was moving to Pennsylvania to fuck with you, dude. Legally. Just saying. Be careful. Then she posted something. Oh, the clip. I said, thank you. And then the thing about when he threatened Patty, she posted that. My comment on this post he made. And she said, fuck him. He's one jealous cunt. I said, you're funny, laugh out loud. And then I said, I shared it out and said that she gave me like 80K. Patty never gave me no 80K, but I'll say that. Miss you, Patty. I know you're listening. I'll talk to you later. Then she said, laughing my ass off, my internet is officially ass where we live. We're just about halfway, guys. I'm getting the internet guy out here Thursday. I left a comment on your stream. Fuck these people. I mean, though, just made my point and opinion clear. Tired of these fuckers calling you a pedo. But she called me one the day she left here, right? She called me one the day she left. Then she said, I said to her, I've just seen something. I figured out about GT. He's a dwarf. No joke. And then I posted the pictures of GT's hands and his doggy. I said, look at the size of his hands and fingers. And what did Taylor respond? Oh my God, he is. Laughing my ass off. Wreck his stupid ass with that. Make that whole ass stream titling it GT the midget. He annoys me because he's such a pushover. That's your friend, your new friend Taylor, GT. Then she said, Isaac posted another gun to his profile. Go check out his community page. Then I posted more pictures of GT's hands. See, I was more interested in GT's hands being a fucking midget. Then she said, where's my Nightbot saying, just put one for Tay? Because you know how we have our Nightbot fucking things. I said, Wasabi played with the Nightbot settings the other day. It says random stuff and words now. And she said, oh, snap. I said, okay, OBS, if you check out Ray's stream yesterday. Oh, I was talking to her because I was always talking. You know the funny thing, guys? Every time I ever talk to Tay about helping me with OBS, she fucks off the guest mob. Every time. Like, the week before she fucked off the guest mob, this time, I was talking to her about fucking OBS, helping me set it up. Just saying. We're up to Monday, September the 23rd, 2024. Hey, YouTube payday. I got paid from YouTube that day. Okay, OBS. If you check out Ray's stream yesterday, I want to set up similar to what she did. Can you help me, please, when we're both free? She said, send me the link to his stream and I can check it out. I think they're using a Discord voice chat for the panel. She said, that's easy. We got this. I have time on Wednesday. I said, basically, I want a background for me like Kingdom Real Talk with Jake or some shit. Then she posted me another picture of her kid. And she said, I wish I could just get on your computer and do it for you. And then she said, she's so bald, her kid. I said, then a spot for probably Hangouts and side chat. Like, so she's talking about a kid. I'm talking about the OBS. Then a spot for probably Hangouts and the side chat on my side, so the side chat's always there. Then I said, oh, a cutie. I'm glad she looks like her dad, not you. Haha. I said, maybe I can screen share me doing OBS and you can talk me through how to use it. She said, laughing my ass off. I said, I'm giving up StreamYards. Then she said she does look like her dad. And then she said, StreamYards is overpriced. I said, I don't even know what he looks like, meaning her dad. I was just taking the piss, hun. I said, you was blessed with a good-looking kid. Once I get the hang of how OBS works, I'll be fine working it. I just get lost. I heard you can set OBS up like a soundboard, and I can have all my clips and they will play. She said, I can help. Can you make sure Nix has my cell? I want to reach out to her. She's getting a lot of shit right now, and I want her to know I got her back. And then Taylor gave me her phone number. I don't know if it's still your phone number, Tay, but if it is, you might want to change it now because you said your phone number was 325-253-5077. 694-291-854-256. Then I posted something about Isaac asking how Charlie's dick tastes. I said, you okay? She said, I can't go nowhere without Isaac following me these days. Every fucking side chat. But I'm blocked in the side chat on the circus. And the circus in the side chat, which I think is ridiculous. I'm legit the only person in the community that's blocked. And then I posted a link to the circus and said, don't know if you're blocked. She said, I've been typing this whole time and realized I was blocked because no one said hey to me. And Tara's and Stitches. But I'm legit the only one. Even Abe isn't blocked for fuck's sake. Yeah, I was out there defending Tara and Stitches and Dina's. This week in Dina's. And Stitches saw it. Tara was kind to me in DMs. I sent her a pic of Allura because she had mentioned her in the week prior and congratulated me. She said she was beautiful. It was a nice moment. So I don't get it. I was there the last show too, and fine, I didn't get blocked. I sent a quick DM to Tara, so maybe I'll be unblocked. But I think this is unfair treatment, as I'm not nearly as problematic as some people. Yet I get the ultimate cross. So I made a new account that I'm about to use. Maybe you shouldn't have shared Tara's DMs and Brock wouldn't have been blocking you. I said, you could use your Genie account. She said, true. So it was Brock. I'm just pretty fucked up that I get blocked when no one else does. Literally, even Mark isn't blocked. Abe isn't blocked. Abe, of all people. I said, because you did that to Tara. They hate you because you did that to Tara. Then Taylor said, I know, but I wasn't really trying to fuck up with that. I really wasn't. Tara mentioned it and they unblocked me. Hopefully time will tell. But fuck Isaac going at Jules. He's really trying to control everyone. I let Jules know that I'd go to war if needed. Fuck Isaac. See, Isaac, this is all about you pretty much in this fucking chat between me and her. And it's 90% her, dude. I said, laugh out loud. I'll probably talk on this later. Then I posted that picture of my baby with her face half blurred out. I said, how does that look? That's my Sarah. I painted the rest of it. I painted the rest of that picture. She said, oh, that's beautiful. That looks good. I said, you think good enough for them crybabies to tease them? She said, honestly, they'll just tear it apart. They may use it to hurt you, but logic says it would be good enough. I want to give you from a friend to friend advice. Maybe not to post it. They'll just do the worst. I said, I'll post it on my panel. She said, it's your choice, but of course, I'll be there telling any motherfucker I need to. Telling off any motherfucker I need to. Oh no, I said. That's not your kid. It could be anyone's. Isaac said that yesterday. See, I was right. Taylor said, she's beautiful though, and they don't deserve to see her. They don't deserve this card. They'll take it and make accounts of it. They'll haunt you with it for years. I said, I already know that. I'm just tossing the idea over. She said, well, I'll be there fucking these bitches up. I'll stand by your decisions, whatever you decide. I'll ride the thunder or the waves, either way. I said, hey, this might be a pain, but can you get me a clips of Kimmy saying that word and yes, the word no? She said, I want to interview her, ask her questions, and have her voice say, "Oh yes," and no to my questions. I can do that. Oh, that's right. I was wanting a clip of Kimmy saying yes and a clip of Kimmy saying no. And I was going to put them on my StreamYards. And I was going to interview Kimmy and say, and then play her saying yes to answer to my questions, or no to the answer to my questions. I thought it'd be a good parody skit fucking around with Kimmy, saying, Kimmy, do you like anal sex? Yes. Kimmy, do you eat fucking dog poo? Yes. Do you love cactus? No. Like, I was going to do that shit. I remember now. It was just a fun stream I was thinking of doing. They're saying you're threatening people, but I don't see people being threatened. Who gives a fuck about PDX? She's got a rotten pussy. Vagina. Hey, Nikki. Taylor said, I'm so sorry that you ever had to get to the point of showing your baby girl, Jake. No one should have to endure what you have. Watching your replay, I'll work on the yes and no clips with Kimmy K. It shouldn't take me long. I said, hey to you, it's a few messages above, but I'm done with the Kimmy stuff. She never ever gave me them. I said, Hugs, can you ask Dina Sue's allowed to be unbanned? But for another day. That was when Sue thought she was banned in Dina's. She said, I'll work on it. I've been working on her and Barbie not getting anywhere, but I'll work my magic for Sue. I said, no, me and her already talked. Dina has no problem with Sue. It's Arnie. Then we had a call. Missed call. I said, night then, laters. She said, shit, sorry, I'll call you tomorrow. The baby is napping. I said, no. She said, are you mad at me? I said, no! Laugh out loud. Anyone who knows me when they chat with me in private, I often fucking joke around, so no, fuck off. Type things. Then she said, I've had a huge kidney infection. Thought I was going to die. I said, people call me in the middle of the night. I called you because you had just messaged, so I figured you could be free. She said, that's right. I try to remember to check New Zealand time before I call you. Straight up, I get out of the clocks and maps. I said, we can talk when it's good for both. I understand you've got a bub. She said, I'm okay. What time is it in New Zealand? Ha ha ha. She's so active now. I said, it's good. I said, no, you would call when I'm asleep. Because she always called when I was asleep. She said she's the happiest baby we've ever had. Our oldest was very serious, super serious, and still is. Our son is just chill. She's happy now from the jump. I said, Hugs. She said, Hugs, I'm free most days after 5 p.m. Otherwise, I have to work around baby naps and homeschooling. Unlike Ray Scheller, I actually do homeschooling. Ha 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 ha. It's hard work, and then my daughter has ballet every Tuesday. I said, it's 5 p.m. for me now. Ha ha ha. Then she posted me, I presume it's her fucking kid. Like Halloween type pictures. Then scroll down to Monday, October 28th. Hey, because there's a bunch of pictures and shit. She said, hey, you doing okay? Haven't seen you for a few days. Just checking in. I said, been sick. Then I said, go Camilla. Like we suddenly went to November 6th. Then she said, Trump won. It's not like I don't like Camilla. I just think our country needs Trump right now, and that's just because I'm living on the ground in my country and I can literally see differently, but also because she would bring World War III and I have babies. The Biden campaign has done so much damage to our internal country. Our literal last chance is Trump, not some woman claiming change while ignoring our own people in North Carolina while Trump and fucking Elon take care of shit. Having a woman for president will be cool when it's the right one. Whatever. Hey, Mojo. I said, Trip ain't done what he says he has. I hear what you're saying, but Trump ain't the hero you all see in him. What's he done? Honestly, I'll be honest. I'm going to drop that because it's all American bullshit. Then fucking we're down to like PDX being around. She posted a PDX don't need long distance stream type title. I don't know whose stream it was. And she said, he might be talking shit. I'll keep an eye out lurking. And then she said, he be talking mad shit. I said, who? Are you around? Forget it. And then she said, hey, I got time this weekend for some tech shit ABS. I said, you around? Then we had missed calls. We had lots of missed calls, more than we had calls. I said, if you get a timestamp, can you clip me something? If I get a timestamp, can you clip me something, please? And then I said, no, I did it myself with StreamYards. Then she started posting fucking other things and more pictures of her kid, more missed calls. Julia! I'm going to fucking screenshot this to show you. Because I said to Taylor, attention, me now. Because I told you that's what I say to people instead of saying hello. Grumpy bums. All these women that get grumpy. I'm not saying Julia got grumpy, guys. I'm just saying when I said attention, me now. Taylor said, hey, let's plan for tomorrow. A family emergency came up with my cousin. Her son is in ICU. If you believe in prayer, send some his way. He's 3 months old. His name is Elliot. Are you seeing Sue right now on GTs? Then calls, miss. We're playing phone tag. Then she said, no one goes live but you anymore. Then she played some fucking song. I thought about this song and then thought of you. I hope you're feeling better. I said, can you tell the stream we got a power outage? Oh, because I remember I was streaming one day and I got a power outage. And then she said, did you get your power back? I said, yes, I just didn't go live. She said, it's gay on YouTube without you. Notice how like the friendship she talks about with me is back then is different to what she says about me now. Just saying, guys. Then she said, Isaac's been evicted from another property. Go check out his community tab. Laugh out loud. Great content for you. The dumb bitch even puts at real talk with Jake in fucking Google chat. It's hot news. It hasn't traveled far yet. Just posted 18 minutes ago, she said. Then she's still putting at real talk with Jake. Go read his other posts. Said, I just did a community post. Then calls miss. I said, wake up. She called me. Then 2:30 a.m. she called me. I'm like, wow, look at the time. Then she missed my call. I said, hurry up and change your diaper. More missed calls. Then she said, Jake, go check Lena's Twitter. She's claiming Steve physically abused her. When you wake up. Sorry. I said, I've seen it all. She said, what do you think? I don't believe her yet. Need proof. More missed calls. I said, for fuck's sake, I'll get out of bed, turn PC on, and you're already gone. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm going back to bed. It was like 2 a.m. She's trying to bother me, and I got out of bed to phone her, and she fucking don't even answer. She said, damn, I'm sorry. We've been playing phone tag for a fucking week. Like, we hardly ever talked on the phone. Like, we always fucking just phone and no one answers. Honestly, this is funny, but I love you, Jake. Ha ha. Our digits will intertwine someday. I said, why is everyone at Mark's? She said, I was there because it was the only place open and I wanted to troll. But I think everyone else was there for Tina. I said, just saw so many never going back people there. She said, I think it's because the places to go are so far and few today. People's YouTube addiction is bad. Another cool miss. She said, damn it, I'm setting alarms every hour and call you every hour. Cool missed. 15 minutes. Cool missed. Your grooming tactics and predatory behavior online are harmful and unacceptable, especially towards vulnerable people. Log off and seek help. Take a link. Tell me about them. But then aren't you the one that's dating the bedbug girl? Aren't you the guy that's dating the bedbug girl, White Tiger Savage? Aren't you like the fucking... What does it matter? Well, why does it matter what you came in here and typed? You know? Why does it matter that you came in here saying that I have grooming tactics, which I don't, and predatory behavior online, which I don't, and it's harmful and unacceptable? Like, why was all that? Why did that matter? But when I talk about your fucking ugly, fat, bed bug ridden girlfriend, it doesn't matter. Because you want me... Please don't delete his comments at the moment. Because I want you off the internet, you bomb-threatening tactics and grooming underage boys and girls. Prove any of that. Prove any of it. But we can prove... See, you can't prove any of that stuff because it's not true. But we can prove that your girlfriend had bed bugs and went on Dr. Phil. We can prove that your fucking girlfriend doesn't wash. We can prove all that shit about your girlfriend, Luna. What's out on the web? That you're a pedophile? Are you? Everyone here thinks you're a pedophile, White Tiger Savage. So it must be true, right? Because I just said it. It must be true because I just said it, right? No, I'm not trying to get at you. I'm just making an example, dude. Like, because someone says something on the internet doesn't make it true. Do you not comprehend that? Do you not comprehend that? But if you can falsely accuse me of being a pedophile, I can falsely accuse you of being one, right? Not you have proof on the web and videos. I seen one girl you were with and she looked scared as fuck to be with you. What the fuck are you on about? You've seen videos and one you what the fuck is this dweeb talking about, guys? What video? Post the link, weirdo. Exactly, Julian. There's no video with me with any girl. Hey, Kiwi. This is how pathetic your dumbass is. This is what guest mob is nowadays, guys. This is classic guest mob. There is, you have it hidden. Dude, any video where I've done anything minorly inappropriate has been clipped and fucking posted by 100 other people. If there was anything that I say that offends people, oh, Kiwi, please don't. Please don't. Not at the moment. We're just having a chat with him, even though he's a dickhead. So just leave him for the moment, Kiwi. This guy's a gamer, so it seems. You can, when I finish with him in a few minutes, you can ban him, Kiwi. That savage dude thinks I'm CJ. Oh, does he think I'm CJ? He thinks I'm RSN. Oh no, he just called me gay. He just called me gay. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Oh my God. He just called me gay. I know he's trying to sidetrack me. This is classic. This is classic guest mob. Isaac, this guy is representing you, dude. This dude is representing you. I love it. I love it. He's such a fucking retard. This dude, like, no wonder you're dating. Oh, but hang on, hang on. Of course he's a retard. He's dating Luna. He's dating Luna. He's dating Luna. Of course he's a retard. You can ban him now, Kiwi. Kiwi, you can ban him again. See, Kiwi, I let you do it twice. I let you do it twice, Kiwi. He wants me to unhide videos that aren't even me. Okay, back to this shit. She said, "This is outrageous. I'll be calling like this tomorrow until we match up." I said, "You was busy, Marks. We're playing phone tag." And then she asked if she can come up on my panel, so I gave her a link. She said, "Cool, I'll be right there. You're still going live." I said, "Oh my fucking God, what's up with you? Message me when I'm on the shitter. I'd take a pic of me on the shitter, but I'm doing a Barbie naked with the door open." She said, "I have a special shitter intuition." I said, "Give me a minute. I'm setting it up. I'm live." She said, "Sorry I'm late. I'm so tired today. I'm outside drinking coffee and I'm all, ooh, I'm going to call Jakey Poo and see what he's up to. Before I click the call button, I checked the time and remembered it's middle of the night for you and didn't click call. This is some progress." I know I'm gay. I'm very gay. But I'm not dating fucking Luna. That's true. Julia calls me gay every fucking day, you weirdo. I said asylum starts soon. This is in November. And then I said, "Happy Thanksgiving." She said, "Thank you very much." Then she's giving out Monopoly codes. I'm going to skip a little bit of this because it's just Monopoly banter. I'm just skipping a bit because it's all just fucking us talking Monopoly Go. Then we had a bit more call tagging, missing calls. She said, "Got time for a quick call before bed?" Missed call again. "Got time for a talk today? It's my birthday." I missed her call again. Then she said, "Call me back when you can." I missed her call again. Then she said, "How do I add on WhatsApp?" She was desperately trying to fucking talk to me, guys. I said, "Phone book." She said, "Thank you. I'll get back to the laundry. Also, give me your WhatsApp number." And then she posted another picture of her kid. And then she said, "You up?" I said, "At 4:42 a.m.? No. Why are you jumping my ass?" She said, "I'm not." Okay, Dina, this is about you now. She said, "I'm not. I'm pissed actually at Dina, but we're working it out." Remember, Dina, when Taylor was in a mood with you and you're like, "She's in a mood with me." And I'm like, "Yeah, she's telling me that you two are fighting." You're like, "We're not fighting." Remember that, Dina? She was nutting out fucking, and I'm like, "Yeah, she's telling me you guys have got problems." And you're like, "It's news to me." This is getting to the part where she went off about Ray Sheller. She's becoming friends with Ray Sheller, basically. Someone who yesterday just went at my stillborn. we are going to be fine, but I'm upset. It hurts. And then she posted me a screenshot of what Rachella said. And I said, I don't see much on that screenshot. She said, and sometimes it feels fucked up that I don't ever get the same level of loyalty I give. Rachella accuses of me of being the one who dropped my stillbirth photo on their evil account, the first one, before they took it over like wildfire. I said, only one screenshot? She said, Rachella knows how much that shit killed me. And then she posted the other screenshots that she sent you, Dina. And we both sat there talking, me and Dina. Yes, Taylor, me and Dina talked. And we both said, we see nothing wrong with the screenshots. Rachella isn't like, and I do not like Rachella. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows, just like Raina, I do not like the bitch. I do not like Rachella. I will never say nice shit about the cunts. It fucking makes me ill to say nice shit about them. You know, and I'm like, but Rachella isn't saying anything. Taylor's just reading into it. She's reading into it too deep. Me and Dina had this conversation. Like, Taylor's seeing stuff that we aren't seeing from the screenshot because Taylor, as you all know, just like with Raina, they read into it too deep. And so me and Dina were having this fucking confident. See, Dina's agreeing with me in the chat because she's paranoid in her head. You know, with both Rachella and Raina, but more so Raina. Like, so she was wanting me and Dina to be fucking going after Rachella, from screenshots where Rachella, all she said is Taylor said her deities, however you pronounce it, did their job when Raina had a miscarriage. That's all Rachella said. Okay, maybe it was a subtle dig at Taylor in a way, but she wasn't fucking, Taylor, one little comment and Taylor made it into a mountain. I said, deities? She said, deities are gods. I said, where's she talking about your bub? I don't see it. Can you guys tell me if you can hear this? Can you hear Taylor talking? Can you guys hear the clip I'm playing of Taylor? Okay, hang on. Let's see if I do it this way. Okay, let's see if you can hear it this way.
So yesterday it was on Mark Terry's side chat. Everybody was up on panel. I think Reno came up on panel and she started talking about how I accused her of being a pedophile. And I said, Raina, the only reason I accused you of being a pedophile, which I didn't even say the word pedophile, said it was really fucking weird, was when you sent me a song of stillborns being ripped out of their mother's wombs to be sexually assaulted by demons and men. And I pointed out the fact that someone who knows that someone's had a stillborn and sent that to them is disgusting, and never called you a pedophile. But if you want to take it there, then that's a weird song to listen to and it's weird lyrics to send somebody. Well, then Rachella pops in the sign chat and she's like, well, when Raina had a miscarriage, Taylor said she was praying to her deities. Well, then I said the only reason I said that was because J-Love and Raina threatened the funeral photographs, which I never should have sent. Yes, it was stupid. I was emotional. I was fucking in sorrow. I was all this. I was in sorrow, for fuck's sakes. I thought J-Love was my fucking friend. And so when they threatened that, I said, I only said that to her in retaliation, though it was wrong. And I even apologized to Raina right then and there. I said, I'm still sorry about that. Even if I hate your ass right now, I'm still sorry about that. I should have never stooped low. Should have never done that. Even if I was hurting because of whatever you did. Raina was whatever. She bypassed it all. And then Rachel is like, but you were the one who put out the photos on the account, because I had to explain the situation for other people who didn't know in the side chat. That's why you see some of that context. And she's like, you were the one who put the picture out. And I was like, how fucking dare you? I'm not the one who put the picture out. She's accusing me of putting out the first funeral picture, the first account of the stillborn, before the wildfire of them all, the very first one that I accused Raina of, because Raina said she was going to do it. Turns out it wasn't Raina. And I found out who eventually did it. But regardless, the history is what it is. And she still sat there and said that I was the one to put the account out of my stillborn baby, which is fucking insane.
Oh, and I just want to say, Isaac, before you run to Taylor and say, hey, Tay, did Jake leave any voice messages on your on the chat logs with you? No, I didn't, dude. Sorry, I don't do them, especially with Taylor. But there's a few more voice messages now. You can hear them. I said, okay, I feel you, but I don't see why you go them places to open yourself up to that bullshit. I mean, I avoid them panels because you're open to them. That's bullshit, if you feel me. I'm just saying I avoid like GTs because they pile in. It happens to Sue. If it happens to Sue, you know? And, you know, because, like, see, I just don't give a fuck about what Taylor ever says. Here's another one.
I know. And like part of it is trolling. And then, you know, I do well, I do great until Rachella does something like bringing that up. And I don't react like to it live. Like I did say yesterday, that was effed up. You're sick, Rachella. It was somewhere down below. She went back and deleted some of her stuff, but I got some of it beforehand. Thank God, because she tried to lie to Dina last night and said she didn't say anything about anything. And what hurts is with Dina, it's just like, I feel like I'm at a huge level of loyalty with her. I bust my ass. I put myself into the line of fire. I do work. I try my hardest to get her the information she needs and to stand by her and to defend her. And then I'm told to shut up, sit down, handle it, no matter at the cost of your own kids, when Rachella goes into the side chat. And like, I know Dina said, you know, don't do your drama, but there's some stuff going on behind the scenes that it seems like Dina and Rachella are really deep friends now again. And it's like, if I were to do that to Dina, basically just wipe me off the mat. You know what I mean? Like, that's exactly how that would work. I'd be wiped off the mat forever. It would be like the worst thing possible. But I'm supposed to just sit back and be like, yep, it's kosher. It's great. So then I try and talk to Dina about it. And I try to say, hey, Dina, this is bothering me. This is hurting me. And then she avoids it. And I'm just like, okay, what am I supposed to do with that?
Like most times when Taylor talks, I need to go in this year and out that year. I've had people, like the last few times Taylor was on my panel, I was having people message me saying, man, Jake, we can tell how uninterested you are in what Taylor's talking about. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I adore Taylor, but this fucking bullshit just goes over my head. It always has. You know? It's like, I try hard to be her friend, but it's fucking hard when they just run off on these manic fucking paranoid delusions about these things. You know, I do shit for fucking YouTube fun, YouTube drama. This shit's like super personal to her. You know? I mean, I've had beefs with fucking Abe for like how many years? But if I truly fucking wanted the fucker gone, right, I would have been like striking the fuck out of his channels, gone out of here. You know what I mean? Like, but I like playing with the fucker. You know? I don't take it fucking like, don't get me wrong, I think he's a cunt and he deserves to go in jail and all that shit. But you know what I mean? I'm just saying my personal fucking beef with him. It's like, it's YouTube. Same with Isaac. My beef with him is fucking YouTube. Do I take it real life with him? Yeah, because he goes real life. You know, do I take it real life with Barbie? Yeah, because she goes real life. She hides it. She does go real life. The bitch fucking, like, she's calling me a pedophile yesterday in Guest Mob's Discord. I'm putting those screenshots out later. You know, it's like she rang the New Zealand police on me. That's going real life. Like, fucking, no, I went real life on her too. It's like, I play the game. You know? But I don't take it personal like this. You know, why did I phone Barbie's job 1,000 times or 100 times, whatever it was? She owed me $200. I wanted my $200. Sorry. You owe me money? I want it. Fuck yes. That's money. I want it. Buy me KFC. Or steak dinner. I'm after a steak dinner, guys, by the way. I replied to that voice clip. It's your choice. I'm recording Abe's at the moment, so we got a copy. I hear you, but like I said, you open yourself up by going in there. Now, there's another voice clip of hers. I have no idea what's on these voice clips for what's being said.
Thank you. I let Dina know he fucking put her house up. I was like, strike that fucking shit, like, fast. Try to get him live, but she was.
Oh, so this was the day Abe was putting Dina's house up on the stream, I guess.
Busy at work. And like, nothing is. Me and Dina are fine. Me and Dina are always probably going to be fine. You know, it just hurts a little bit. That's all. You know, this isn't the first time her and I have had little moments like this where we got to communicate. That's what it's about, communication. And I know she's busy. And so, can you add me back to the room? I got salty. We all handle each other's shit, though, right? It's a big dysfunctional family.
See, as you can hear there, guys, right? She's sitting over there in Guest Mob's Discord and stuff, trying to imply like fucking, she's this strong, independent woman, and she stands for this and she stands for that, and but the truth is, and everyone that's in our small fucking, there's like 15, 16 people in our group chat, every one of them know that she would get her tits in a tangle and leave it. She would drop out. And most times, it was like the 3 or 4 times that she dropped out. I think once was because of me. The other 3, I'm not putting blame on you, Dina, but she got her tits in a tangle with fucking Dina, basically. And she would get all fucking manic. The last time, I booted her out, which was like a few days before she joined Guest Mob. I booted her out. And everyone knows the reason I booted her out this time was there were lots of rumors that she was fucking back talking with Isaac. And I asked her about it. She said no. But then I woke up to I told her that fucking, I was upfront and honest with her. I went on a fucking call, and you'll hear this later on, you know, when we get to the bottom of this, which we're nearly there, because this fucking thing's nearly over with. That, like, there's fuck all in the chat between me and her. I was upfront, you know, when I was in Julia's. I've started going in Julia's voice calls with her group of friends, you know, a few nights a week. Well, most nights, and some nights Rain is in there. And when I'm in those calls, even Raina will say, I tell her I can't fucking stand her. And to her face in the calls. And I was up front, and I told Taylor, you know, like, sometimes Raina joins the calls. And if you all remember a few weeks back when she went up on Mike's panel, on Mike's stream, and she was asking Julia and Mike to be let into their group chat, and she got all put out because she wasn't being put into their group chat. And they're like, no, because, you know, Raina's in there and stuff. You know, it's the same as like, yeah, I get a link most nights to Julia's private chat phone call, but I'm not in their group chat with Steve and all them. I am not in it. And Julia can confirm this. I've never once asked or hinted or wanted to join that group chat for the simple reason there's people in there that I don't get along with. And I'm not, just like with the Taylor situation, I'm not going to make it awkward for my friend Julia to like have to say, we can't, you know? But I think in Taylor's mind, she thinks I'm in that group chat. I think because this whole I've been working with fucking Raina behind the scenes bullshit is just that bullshit. Like I'm happy to just be in the calls. I've never, you know, when they talk about you know, we'll be on the call and they'll be like, oh, I just posted the picture in the group chat. And everyone's like, oh, I'm like, fuckers, I can't see it. So they share me the picture. You know, we're all good about it. It's like I'm there, but I'm not there, you know? And we have fun time, fucking watch fucking TV shows, fucking have a bullshit, fucking we don't even really talk about fucking YouTube shit. You know, and there definitely ain't no fucking crying about you, Isaac, going on. That definitely ain't happening. This mole shit, I'm not even in their group chat, but this mole shit that Isaac's trying to fucking talk is all fucking bullshit. It's his little mind games he tries to play, and we know it. Okay, so yeah, so Taylor was always leaving the fucking group chat and then asking me to be let back in. And I would say to people in the group chat for days, should I let Taylor wants back in? Do you have a problem with it coming back? And I'd wait till most people had responded, no, let her back, let her back. You know? Like I pre-warned everyone, she's coming back. And then she'd fucking get all her tits in a tangle and leave again. So this whole fucking she's in control and all this shit that she's talking over on guest mobs fucking, we all know it's bullshit, Taylor, and you know it's bullshit. You know? Hell, someone asked me last night to try and get them into fucking Julia's group chat. And I'm like, huh? I'm not even in the fucker. How can I get you in it when I'm not even in it? I'll tell you about that, Julia, in private. But it's like I'm not even in the fucker. Like, okay, so she's like, and then she typed, add me back to the room. I said, wow, you left? Nah, fuck you. She said, what? I said, no comebacks, laugh out loud. She said, that's not fair. I'm a woman. We have periods. Ha ha, give it to a bleeding bitch. Give a bleeding bitch some slack. You know, see, she's admitting there, guys. This fucking talk that I got sent with the screenshots today about her fucking, you know, being all in control and fucking leaving the group chats and all this shit. This is the truth, guys. Her pandering up and fucking trying to like paint this picture over there in guest mob. This was the truth. Then I said, boo. She said, I have the biggest headache. Then she gave me Monopoly Go's fucking for her husband's account. Okay. Then she said, on December the 22nd, no, Magda, you're not even talked about in this. On December the 22nd, so we're nearly at Christmas, guys. I'm just going to stick to personal DMs. I'm removing myself from Dina and Abe thing. She's venturing to Isaac because he can help her with Abe. She's fully supporting Rachella's stream. I guess while she's pretending not to know what's up with me, straight up proving who she cares about. So, all good. I'll be going live over Rachella. I have guests coming up. I think that was when you donated to Rachella that day in her side chat. Remember when you donated to Rachella one day and then Taylor got all pitsy? This will be then. And then I don't know what this is about, but I said to her, just saying what you said don't match his community post. Because she donated to you, so you donated back. Taylor said, we called each other and solved it. He posted about her. Barbie shit talked me. I ain't done nothing to that little heifer. Laugh out loud. Add me back to the room again, please. See, she left the room again, guys. She said, I hope this doesn't hurt Tay, but I'm not really her friend. Oh, that's what fucking, I think Barbie said. She said, oh, I knew that. I said, so save all her DMs. And then she said, oh, I did. They are all texts. Anything I said to her, I'll have to her. I'll own. Then we missed another call. Then she said, when you got talk, let's talk shit about Barbie real quick. Add me back to the room. I was manic. I'm not anymore. See, even she admits she was manic and would leave the room. Like, but if I showed you the screenshots of what she was saying in fucking Guest Mob's Discord last night, she's trying to paint a different picture of being all in control. Then I said to her, can I ask something of you? This is on December 24th, guys. Christmas. Can I ask something of you? To drop this race shit over these holidays. In the new year, early new year, I will help you with Ray. But things have to be done more behind the scenes because YouTube won't bring her down. It's up to you. Because she was starting to go fucking batshit crazy about Rachella with Dina all on Christmas. Dina had people coming for fucking Christmas and fucking Taylor was all fucking... And I'm like, can you just drop it and let us have fucking Christmas? That's all I was trying to say, you know what I mean? Like, and she said, cut it straight to me and I'll consider. Did Dina ask you to ask for her? I said, nope, nothing to do with Dina. Your choice, you do it your way then. I offered. She said, okay, because I don't want no one trying to make me feel bad for them, feel bad for finally taking a stand. But I'll think about it. As for right now, I'm working on my response to Barbie. So Ray is on the back burner for the moment, unless she does something more. So for lack of better term, I'll let everyone know I'm dropping the Ray stuff until after Christmas, earlier today. I'm building myself up again as a content creator as well. I'm not going to stop. I want my own show too. I want to be able to run panels sometimes, not a lot, but sometimes that type of thing. In order to do that, I got to address the available drama to me. Is that a good compromise? Then she said, Dina said to me to keep doing what I'm doing earlier in the chat. It's getting people talking about Abe in the long run and getting people to stir up the commodity around the topics surrounding us. That's what I took from it. I did this for CJ for the better half of a decade. There's a reason his whole channel crumbled when I left. Whoa, she's claiming that? But I'm chilling for the holidays after my response to Barbie. That will be out tomorrow sometime. You'll enjoy it. Trust me. Fine, I'll drop it with Ray. For you and Dina. But my day will come with that hoe. This is what she replied to me asking her to drop it for Christmas. That was her reply. I said to her, and like, just so you know, okay, guys, December 24th, this is New Zealand time zone, okay? December 24th, 7:06 p.m. I asked her, can I ask something of you? Right? That big rant that she just fucking said, my day will ending with, but my day will come with that hoe. That ended at 7:29. At 7:49, I replied, I can't deal with this manic shit. I offered to go hard with you in the new year. Do you? It's whatever. She said, I'll go hard in the new year, 100%. Don't get mad at me. I was just taking breaks in between, like some editing one thing and typing a thought. Ha ha. But yes, I'll hold back until New Year's and then maybe we can have some fun with it. Then she did a StreamYard. I said, Merry Christmas. She said, Merry Christmas to you. And then I said, because New Year's Eve, she went all fucking batshit crazy again and kicked her out of the fucking group chat. This was around the PDX thing with Isaac and everyone. You know, when she was in the phone calls and stuff and PDX and the recording and all that shit. I typed on 29th of December. I said, hi, Isaac. I'm sure Tay will share this with you. Merry Christmas, you fat fuck. I think in like 8 months, that's pretty much the first time I mentioned you in here, Isaac. Then Taylor said, I didn't share nothing with anyone. I made sure Isaac knew I don't agree with the kid shit, but I needed him to confess to me why he's going at me. And I got it. Court reasonings. Isaac will get a big fuck you from me if he even asks me for anything ever. That man is vile. I left the dude on reasons. The last part. Guess Mob is gross. I'll never hang with them again. Ever. That only took fucking 9 months. That lasted 9 months. Oh, the poor little pussy. Lizzie's poor little pussy. Sorry. Then Taylor said, I'm down to read my little Twitter DMs with Isaac that stopped, by the way, word for word if needed, with you and Dina so you'll both know what's going on. He didn't ask for no reason, no screenshots. You know, because she had a conversation with Isaac. This is when I told her to fuck off with the PDX days. Remember when PDX was getting involved? I said, not interested. Go away. Be with your guest slob. Laugh out loud. You're all suited. She said, I'm not hanging with them. They all suck ass. PDX, and then she said, like, a week later, I must have let her back. Or maybe it was on PDX's, I don't know, I can't remember. But she said, PDX gave me some money. I'm going to give you a cut of it. Check Kofi in a second. Keep this hush hush. This was from me. I think she sent me $10 or something. Then she sent me screenshots of fucking Isaac. Yes, Isaac, she sent me screenshots of you. And then she said, why did you record me? Because when I was in a fucking private StreamYard with PDX and fucking Taylor, I left it. And then as I left it, I hit record because I wanted to see if Taylor was going to shit talk me when I left. But she didn't, so I ended the recording. She said, why did you record me? Do you want all me and Isaac's DMs? I can record them and send them to show you. He's blocked. Been blocked since he told me he was suicide trolling me, aka trying to get me to kill myself. So Taylor has gone back to the guy that was trying to troll her to kill herself, guys. Her own words. How does that fit, Nate? How does that fit, White Savage dude? How does that fit? Oh, she did give you the DMs? I didn't want them. That's how much I care, Isaac. I didn't want the DMs. She offered. I didn't want them. I said, I want nothing from you. I didn't say fuck off public because your haters. I didn't say fuck off public because your haters would love that. But like last time, you want up Guest Mob's ass, you can fuck off. Sorry, I don't trust you around them. Goodbye. She said, how is me letting him DM me threats and shit being around him? I'm literally not friends, nor do I talk to a single one of them. He's blocked, been blocked. Dina is talking with Rachella. Stu talks to people from Guest Mob. So does Julia. How come I let Isaac threaten me in DMs and this happens? Let me at least show you I'm telling you the truth. Maybe you should send me those, Dina. Whatever. Fine, dude. I'm not going to beg. I'm not good with that fat idiot demonic piece of total human waste. And I'm not talking with his ugly ass either. Yes, she said that about you, Isaac. This year. Taylor just doesn't get, right? As far as I'm personally concerned, when she shared my DMs, which I don't care about the DMs, it's just the fact that it broke the trust. Like, I don't give a fuck about DMs. Like, that doesn't bother me. It's the trust broken that bothers me. You know? The words don't. Because I'll say the same shit fucking public. You all know that. She said, hey, in April. I said, what? She said, what's this crazy shit PDX was saying? I said, sorry, don't think you can use me. You cut out blue, message me for info. You out of blue, message me for info. Catch you later. She was like, no, I was just curious, Jake. You were crying. Sorry, I'll leave you be. Was that fucking pretend crime parody stream I did? She said, I said to her, Tay, you've been back 5 minutes and you're up everyone's ass. Why would anyone trust you, hun? You're on Marks with all them freaks, on Steve's, but hardly at mine. But you want me to tell you stuff. Like, don't care where you go, but hardly the kind of person I'd share with, sorry. I was just being honest. She said, I always ride with you guys. It's my bad that I didn't check the temperature and shit. Then she posted some YouTube video. Add me, damn it, she said. Then she posted some fucking screenshot of fucking to Nixie. No. This is what Nixie sent Taylor. It's Nix. Like you wanted me to go away. No, I know you wanted me to go away, but I just wanted to warn you that Isaac is planning to go live about you and your sexual assault. I have a restraining order against him. You might want to get one for yourself. Then Taylor said, I was sexually assaulted as a child. The man is a registered pedo for life. Isaac was given the info from someone Emmy introduced me to, and I met that person and had sex with. Now I have a restraining order on said person. And it's a mutual order. I paid a lawyer. We need to talk later tonight. Later on for more details, but Isaac is going to stream about this. I documented the entire relationship between this person and myself. I found out he was insane. I said, eh? She said, it's kind of stupid, but we'll see what I suck, that's what she called you, does, I guess. Just a heads up. He's apparently going to be streaming about me soon for the 80th time. I fucked the Joker guy, and now I have a restraining order on him. He ran to Isaac. This has to be kept under wraps. Just know that Isaac is going to be streaming about it. Then I posted a StreamYard's link for her to have a private call. I said, you hear? Oi, Tay. Oi, okay, forget it. Going to do work. Yeah, PDX was begging for me to forgive you, remember? Then she sent me pictures of herself standing in the courthouse. And pictures of the Criminal Investigations Division in Pennsylvania. And Isaac, if you went there, you wouldn't fit in the seats, just saying. I said, now what are you doing? Then she posted a picture of her house. And she said, we need to clean it up. It's so beautiful. And then she was on some panel. And I said, leave it. We'll end and we'll react to it later today. And then we had a call. I said, all that chat stuff posted of yours, who was the chat with? She said, it was when Joker held a voice call spewing his side. Laurie sent it over. So that's Joker breaking the BFA again. And the NDA, releasing my medical documents too. They want to try to divide and conquer because all of Joker's past victims are coming to me. He's done this to like tons of women basically, and legally I'm allowed to say that. He's teamed up with Raina and Ray. And Dina wants me to be like, oh yeah, Ray, it's cool. And it's like as if I was friends with someone like who hangs out with Abe, for example, when Ray is actively trying to destroy my life. Then I said, what's Raina's full first and last name? She said, Raina this. But say it like Jesus. And her married name is, I won't say that. Oh, wait, fuck Raina Adams. Taylor. Yes, I'll give you her docs when I get home. Her grandmother runs a business out of her home, it seems. This is all info Tapeback gave my ass, by the way. I'll get it for you once I'm home. It's on my hard drive. Then I posted something about that squirrel returns person who Taylor was the one saying that you're Raina. I was just trolling it. I've got to find my tissues. Then we talked about that squirrel person for a minute. Then Taylor deleted a whole lot of messages. And then more messages. Then she said, deleted the stuff for a reason. Check Barbie's community tab. Then I missed the call again. Hey, chat with me tomorrow when you get some more time, she said. I said, stop being paranoid. She said, fine, you're right. I chilled out and decided I'm done responding to these fuck knuckles. So I said, see you around for this chat you wanted. Then we missed the call. She said, yeah, calling. Sorry, I had to cook dinner. Then we missed the calls again. And I said, hello, you monghead. And then we actually had a call. Then posted a live stream. I think that's a guest mob one. I'm not sure. About 20 minutes in. Then she had a bitch about Dina, I think. Dina doesn't mind his stuff being shown, as she said before, but to give you some insight into where... Okay. If fucking Bridget, who doesn't watch me, happens to be hearing this, Dina doesn't mind her stuff being shown, as she said before, but to give you some insight into where I might have gotten the idea of Bridget at H-Bomb, she posted a screenshot of Dina's stuff talking about fucking H-Bomby stuff. I was wondering at this point if Dina realizes she's been trolled by Ray Schiller with the Abe help and she's been sent down no drip faucet for content, getting clips of this guy Wog. That's what Rochelle does. She kills channels. I just got loads of screenshots from 2-day experience in Ray's server. She's begging me to release strikes I put on her channel. Dumb bitch can burn. I never strike, so when I do it for a good reason. Rochelle is best buddies with Raina, and Raina was seen just yesterday night chatting it up with Abe. And then she posted a screenshot of Raina saying, are you staying out of trouble, Abe? Then we had a call. We're up to June 11th. Then, once again, Taylor left our group chat. I left the group. Dina is straight up lying about me to make herself look like some kind of victim of mine. So I'm just out. I'm not mad. I'm just tired of her games. And then she posted a post of what fucking Dina must have said, I guess. Excuse me. I said, she didn't say that. You need to chill. Anyways, I'll be back later. She was just saying you was in Discord or whatever. She said, haha, okay, bring me back because I thought I was getting accused of something. I know I'd never do, but yeah, she and I solved it. This VDUP guy, you should be nice to him when he comes around to your channel. He's smart. Then we missed the call. Chat with me if you got a second. I want to show something off. Also, reassure you that I'm trying not to not listen. I'm listening. What? I also assure you that I'm not trying to not listen. I'm listening to you. Anyways, I'll catch you later. I said, what's up? Then miss call. And then, I wanted to show you my new mic setup. It's basically made for screaming. Then she's posting her shit for her channel. Miss call. Ring me back when you get a chance. I was going to post these, but I was taking your advice and decided to send them here to you first. That's what I got. And it's like 100,000 screenshots of fucking Raina and I guess Takai and stuff. So I guess that's from the Discord. And more of them, I guess, from the Discord. Then once again, like on July the 10th, she's asking, can I come to your Hangouts room? I've been out of the drama. Let me out of timeout. Because she's always, like I said, she's always getting pissy and leaving. Then we had another missed call. Hey, I can't answer phone calls because it will blast my ass to my bill. Come chat. Oh, so if I phone her, she has to pay for the calls on her end? I'm going to phone her lots. Here, so that my bill doesn't get blown from the phone. They charge me an arm and a leg. We need both arms and both legs. I didn't do anything except trash my mute. Oh, wait. She said, because she got pissy at me. She said, you didn't do anything except for trash my music on something non-related. And I'm like, man, I'm just out here trying to survive in school, feeling like I'm a failure because I'm getting fucking writer's block because I'm supposed to write thousands of words for my final on a musical score. And it's like, man, I wish you knew how bad those cuts, those comments were coming from friends hurt more than a stranger. The other day on my Dateline shorts, you commented that I love the show and The Chosen, and you wish that I could sing like that. That you wish you could sing like that, Tay. In other words, you're saying I suck. I know I don't suck. You do suck. Though I have one of the rarest voice ranges known in musical history for vocalists. I'm a dime in that area, and it just sucks that someone I look up to, being you, I look up to, shits on me. Hang on, she's saying she looks up to me? But I'm a pedo, apparently, remember? But she's saying, she's crying to me, like, your words hurt me, Jake. Your opinion on my singing cut deep. Your opinion means something to me. Like, all you guys listening out there, are you getting the point that, like, I knew you all knew Taylor's a liar, but the shit that she was trying to spin on the asylum yesterday is just bullshit. I mean, like, we're up to fucking August the 1st. I haven't even been mean to her. And you all know how I'm a cunt to people. How many of you have been in chats with me and you know I'm a cunt? I'm an asshole. I haven't even been mean to her. I've been nothing but being a friend. For once, I'm actually the good guy. I've been nothing but a supportive friend to her, pretty much. Then she said, it's and it looks like, and it's like, if I'm hated, okay, I get it. Not really, but I get it. If I'm good for content, okay, I get that. I'm tired of not knowing where I stand. I'm a friend, someone accepted, or I'm the outcast. I don't want you to get upset because I'm insecure due to being thrown out from time to time. Sure, sometimes I've been a shit, but never towards you. At Real Talk with Jake. Then we had a Zoom, StreamYards private. Damn, I said to her, damn, I'll try to stop making jokes about your singing. You always joked back, so I figured it's cool. I mean, if you was a chef, I'd have joked, I wish you could cook like that. If I was a runner, I'd say I wish you could run that fast. I mean, if you was a runner, I'd say I wish you could run that fast. I'm sorry you took it all to heart. It wasn't meant to bring you down. I'll apologize for that. I thought we were just fucking making jokes. Your singing sucks, She said, sorry, I didn't see this before I played. I'm sensitive because the whole internet did cause some damage with my first go round with music. Like everyone loved it and loved me, loved the work. I felt seen for the first time in my whole life, like doing what I really wanted to be doing since I was 5 years old. I've been singing, pretending in the shower. I'd have the freedom to be on stage and heal so many people with music. I've had a pretty shitty life. You guys don't know a lot about that. I'm just here. Just me being here is a miracle. Me being sober is a miracle. And music was the first thing that I ever did after I got sober. First thing. I was too much sober when Slither was recorded. I didn't even like that song. I forgive you. I adore you. Like, she's saying this shit, guys. But that's kind of big time different than what she was saying about me for the last few weeks, isn't it? Is she actually drinking now? I'm sorry, I got sensitive with it all. Thinking about you. I hope you're doing okay today. Doing good today. I said, I'm going live later. If you want to pop up with me, just a chill chat about shit going on. I don't intend it to be big drama thing. Then I said, I'm live. I've got something nice to say about you. It's nice. She said, oh, you were nice. By the way, thank you so much for whatever I hear and for whenever I hear and Taylor, I start to sweat with smiley faces. I said, eh? She said, I know, too mushy. Then she said, where in the tits twat have you been? Ain't no one going live no more. I won't leave this time in the group. I don't want to be the outcast. Oh, wait. She said, I won't leave this time in the group, but I don't want to be outcast. Okay, fine. Don't add me. I'll just sit over here like a loner loser. She used to beg to be let back in, and she'd always fucking leave in a put. I said, oh my fucking God, shut the fuck up. I went for a nap. She said, laugh out loud. Then I gave her all the pictures that Dina made her. And I started talking about the strikes I was getting. Because now we're up to August 28th, guys. We're up to August 28th. We're nearly done. Yes, I didn't. She said, yes, I didn't see a stream or something. I missed it. But whenever I miss them, I watch the replay. Always keep up with your stuff. School started for the kids and I homeschool. So now it's 2 in homeschool with a 1-year-old. I feel like I'm a bit over my head, but we will make it. I said, I posted my advice to you and I hope you take it. She said, I don't want nothing to do. This August the 30th, she said, I want nothing to do with faggot ass Isaac for sure. I see he's trying and I ain't biting. He can kiss my ass and die. I said, I wasn't talking to you. I was meaning Raina. She said, I'm good. I added to it and went along with Raina's rumor that I have sex diseases. It is what it is. I'm used to it. I ain't going to fight. Like I said, I'm used to it. Sometimes I wonder why I come back. I said, I've never said nothing of the such. I'm calling the thing, Raina, the thing. She said, you said you wouldn't know what you would catch if you had sex with me, laugh out loud. I said, in the side chat, all my comments was about her. She said, Isaac was the one who lied and said Joker gave me the green goo. I said, oh my God, that had nothing to do with her. I was thinking you slept with Joker. You're reading into things on a different road to me. I was just saying she slept with Joker. I don't know what I'll catch if I slept with her. That's all I was fucking joking. She said, okay, good. But still, that sucked. Understand, but I'm not mad. I'm used to it. I adore you. Don't hate me. And stop being such a shit. She went from adoring me to I'm a pedo real fast. I said, I was trashing Raina. Nothing bad about you. She said, okay, yes, then it was Raina, which I was thinking back. Okay, that makes sense. The second I got up there, they flew into the only reason Raina's comments. I'm wondering why I even bother with these rejects. This was when she was on Mike's panel we're talking about the other week. when she was asking to be put in the fucking group chat with Julia and them. So then, on August the 31st, at 7:42 a.m., when I woke up in the morning, there was some good coke I just snorted. I'm just clearing my nose because I ain't got no tissues at the moment. They're in the other room. I said to her, just so you know, I was in a Zoom call with Julia, etc. after Mike's stream, and Raina joined it. I hardly said a word to her. No one trashed you or talked about you. I would have had your back if they had. It was just joking around bullshit after the stream. But I pretty much ignored her. She replied, thanks for letting me know. Just don't update me about it in the future. I already know how this is going to go. Don't worry about defending me. I honestly don't expect loyalty from anyone. I'd been publicly humiliated if this was me talking to your ops or hanging in like it's cool. Just remember the difference. Love you. I said, excuse me, shut the fuck up. I was being loyal to you and informed you out of respect. Like, I was in after Mike's stream. Julia gave me a Zoom link. I'm in the call with them. Next thing, Raina joined. I'm like, oh, fuck. Right? So Raina's there. I made it clear. I don't like you fucking cunt. Right? But I left her alone because she's pregnant, like I've been saying. Then first thing in the morning when I woke up, I messaged Taylor, because she's my friend, to just inform her so she didn't hear it secondhand. That last night I was in a call with Julia and them, and next thing fucking Raina turned up in there. And that's all I did. I was trying to be a good friend. She said, Jake, I'm not mad. Don't assume I am. My tone would show that. I said, she joined after I was there. Taylor said, she's playing the game. I know. I said, I'm not playing her game. She said, good. She's done a lot of dirty shit to people who got mad love for you. I said, she said liked or loved me to piss Isaac off, because she said that in Mike's chat. She said she liked or loved me, whatever the fuck it was, to piss Isaac off. Taylor said, not even including me, Dina, too. I said, now Mike's asking me to remove the nude pic I posted of Raina's months ago on Twitter. I said, fuck off. I'm not playing her games at all. I'm on your fucking side, so shut the fuck up. Taylor said, Mike told me he thinks she's not pregnant, but I didn't record him via call. Mike's up to something. I said, I wouldn't be surprised if she wasn't. And I've told Julia that too. And Julia's told me she is pregnant. And I'm like, I don't care if she is or she isn't. I'm not going to trash her while she's pregnant. Taylor said, he acts one way on the phone and totally different to me on panel. Even on G's, it didn't used to be like that with he and I. I said, hun, I'm not playing no fuckers games. She said, thank you. I trust you. Then we had a call. Well, I posted one. I don't know if she joined it or not. She said, I don't trust Mikey. I used to, though. He straight up low-key lost my friendship. I said, so you know, I never went on Mike's today because she's up there. I'm not her friend. I'm not anything. Just saying. Then she said, I'm unsubbed from Mikey. And she posted me a screenshot saying that she's unsubbed. But we all know you can unsub, take the screenshot, then sub again. We all know that. That proves nothing. We are nearly finished, guys. We are on the fucking home straight. And it's only a short home straight. she said then, but I did just click it to see who was always on. But I'm getting fed up with people treating her like a victim. She did the most out of our era in Guest Mob, her and the rat. The more I see people hanging with her, the more I'm a pull away naturally. She's done the worst to me. Raina has, towards my kids. I'm not going to be loyal to those who are not loyal to me, is how I see it. I get the bigger picture, but nah, I matter. My daughter matters. My daughter that's alive matters. I know you've threatened if I go at her in any way, any kind of way, poor victim, dumbass Raina, then you'll come for me. But frankly, I don't have anything you can come for, and I'm not going to sit back while she continues with me and says nothing. So threaten me all you like, but if she keeps pushing me, I'm gonna get her. I'd expect the same of you if any one of my people was aligning with attacking your daughter. In fact, Raina has, so just don't forget what she said about your daughter. No matter how good the lick back against Isaac is, just saying. But as for me, I'm taking a step back. I'm going to protect me. I'm not going to stick to anyone's side who doesn't stick to mine, which is essentially why I'm taking a step back from chats altogether. And I said to her, when did I say I'd go at you? She said 2 times on your show. One, I didn't let you get through the second threat, but the first one Raina clipped and put on her Twitter. Better listen to Jake, Taylor. So I always took you serious. I'll treat you how I treat my elders in my family with respect. You'll get the authority type thing. I said, what clip? And then I booted her from my group chat. Because I sat there. This is the last time she got booted. I sat there and I read what she just said. And I'm thinking, she's kind of going manic and making fucking crazy talk again. You know, and people are saying that she's talking with Isaac again. And she's not listening to me saying that I'm not on Raina's side. I'm not taking sides with Raina. She's not listening to me. So I booted her for, because I don't trust her. Like, fuck, she's posted my DMs to Isaac before. So I'm like, fuck her. Boot her out. Protect my little community. Right? And so, and like you guys in my little group, you know exactly what I'm saying because I told you that's why. And I actually posted in our group chat this whole I screenshot this and posted it in there. And I'm like, this is why I booted Taylor. She's fucking going doodah again. Like, I'm not risking it because we got a good little peaceful side, little group chat. It's like we don't have big fights. We don't have big arguments. The only arguments there's ever been is fucking Taylor. It's like, I'm not going to, we have a good little crew in there having just fun. We don't even talk YouTube shit 90% of the time, And like any of you that's in our little crew that hang out in the chat, if you want in our group, holler out and I'll try and get you in, figure out a way to get you in there. Just saying. It's nothing private in there, But, any of my regular people, if there's one in there, I'll hook you up. Taylor said, I'm going to guess it's true the rumors you're up Fat Boy's ass again. She said, wrong, but thanks for the trust. Where are you getting your info from? I said, you're the one flipping out on me with all these novels. That's the truth, what Larry and fucking Rooster just said. Like, most of it's fucking, the most active it gets is when they talk about their fucking dogs and animals, cats and shit. Once every now and then, one or two of us will have a chat for like fucking half an hour or so, and then it fucking, it's just dribs and drabs again. It's just we're there to post anything if we do need it. So I said, novels. She said, I'm just telling you where I was at. I said, you're flipping out. She said, mentally, but do what you got to do. I knew what you guys were up to anyways. I said, I wasn't up to nothing. She said, I predicted this. You kicking me and making me feel like an outcast, so whatever. No, Taylor, I kicked you because you were fucking going manic. And when you go manic, you do dumb things like going and joining guest mob again. I mean, even my fucking dumbass haters over in the Softcock crew that don't like you, they'll all probably be sitting there right now going, Jake's right. You were going manic. Good on him. I would have booted you too. Like, if you hadn't have sent that big fucking novel, fucking saying all that fucking shit, I wouldn't have booted you from the fucking chat. It was just like, fuck, Taylor's losing the plot again. I'm out of here. I mean, I'm kicking her out. Like, I'm protecting my little fucking community. Hey, JW. It's like, that's it. I said, no, it's because you're flipping out. She said, bye. Friends are supposed to be able to talk. Well, what were we doing right there? What are we doing right there in this chat right now? We're talking. Then she said, you're the one who responded later, suddenly upset. Why didn't you tell me this earlier? Like, this has gone on from like 1 p.m. She sent me the novel at like fucking 7 a.m. when I woke up. Like, I have work I do. I have a life I do. I don't just sit here all day, every day on the internet like most of you think I do. Like, I come and go. So she said, why didn't you tell me this earlier? I said, you was going to say bye anyways. I've been nothing but loyal to you as a friend. She said, sure, hanging out with some girl who's attacked both our kids isn't loyal. Boom. There it is right there, guys. That's the underlying thing that's pissed her the fuck off. Because I was in some fucking group calls with fucking Julia and Raina appeared in there. Or I entered the group call and Raina was in there like 3-4 times. That's all it's ever been. And we don't talk. I mean, I've said fuck you to Raina a few times. Like, hey, Jake, cut it out. All right, okay, I'll behave just because it's yours. Like that's what happens. But Taylor, I knew Taylor was going all fucking... Like, and I ain't even talking to Raina. And I said to her, I'm not hanging out with her. See, I knew you'd think that way. She said, and if you don't see that, then I am good. You just insult me anyways. You trash me. You hurt my feelings. So, okay, bye. You assumed wrong, asshole. I said, insult you? Insult you? Yeah, take my jokes deeply personal. She said, sorry, you're an asshole sometimes. It's true. It is true. But everyone knows you guys give me shit, you troll me, you joke around with me, and I fucking joke back. Then she said, but I'm a good friend too, and if you don't see that, then kiss my fat ass. She said, I'm done trying to prove shit. I'm here. I've supported you for years, Jake, so fine. And haven't I supported you, Taylor? I lost half of my community a few years ago because I took you in. You were a big part at the time of why the two girls basically a bit, not the full reason, but you were a big part of the reason why the girls over at Two Girls all walked away, because I was letting you hear they couldn't stand you. Yeah, you were a little bit of the reason why Bridget fucking didn't come around here, because she don't like you. You know, there was a whole lot of people that didn't come here no more because they don't like you, Taylor. But I took you in as a friend. I stood with you. I had your back. Even when you shat on me and went back to Guest Mob and fucking shared my DMs, I took you back again. You know? Like, how many times I kept taking you back as a friend, Taylor? Yeah, okay, it wasn't, you know, I kicked you out a few times. I told you to fuck off as well at times. So we were kind of even in that respect. But you're sitting there right now, Taylor, trying to push this narrative that I'm working with Raina and I'm friends with Raina and I'm hanging out with Raina. Okay, technically, I might be hanging around the same places as Raina, but I ain't talking to her. I ain't being her friend. I'm telling you she's a piece of shit and I don't like her. I'm just not hating on her because she's fucking pregnant. I mean, Julia, how many times have I said I'm not hating on fucking Raina because she's pregnant? If she wasn't pregnant, I'd be fucking talking mad shit on the bitch. But she's pregnant. I don't want to be fucking. I don't want to be responsible if she was to lose her child or something. I don't want to be responsible for that, even though I don't like her. Her child's innocent. You know, people don't like me and they trash my daughter, but my daughter was innocent. You know, my daughter was innocent despite the things I do, but my daughter gets trashed. I'm not going to be that person this time. I ain't going to do that shit. You know, as far as I'm concerned, as a person, Raina can go fucking jump off a fucking cliff after she's popped out the baby. That's how I feel. But I ain't going to tell her to go do it now while she's got an innocent being in her body. Do you think, you know what's funny? This is the funny thing, right? Julia, when I'm sitting in your group calls, am I not pretty much going through my fucking portable hard drive of all my screenshots and my videos, and I'm finding them all the time? Oh, listen to this one. Oh, look at this clip. You know, and I'm sitting there and I'm cropping all these fucking screenshots and stuff to the comments that I want on them and fucking labeling them and shit. Do you know how many of the fucking Discord fucking screenshots I've gone through while I'm sitting in a fucking group call with Julia and her call, and Raina's sitting on that call, and I'm cropping all the fucking times Raina fucking talked about fucking calling me a pedo or fucking trashing my daughter and stuff in the Discord on guest mobs. And I'm just sitting there cropping them and titling them and putting them in a Raina folder for the day when she's not pregnant. I actually do have this thing called self-control. Hey, Renee. Okay, so she said, I'm done trying to this is seriously nearly done, guys. Like, we're on the fucking last page, basically. I'm done trying to prove shit. I'm here. I've supported you for years, Jake, so fine. I said, fucking ask Julia and a kid why I wasn't up on mics. It was because Raina was. I only went up there to say a few fuck Isaacs towards the end. She said, you've done this to me like 50 times. The first time it hurt. The second time it was surprising. Hang on. She just said I'd done it to her like 50 times, and then she's only talking about the first and the second times? Damn. This time, I'm just like, fuck it. These people hate me. Okay. And I agree. It's wrong. I don't hate you even now, Tay. Even right now, I don't hate you. Disappointed in you? Yes. Will I ever have you back? No. But I don't even hate you now. The only reason I'm reading all this shit, and I'll put them out publicly if I have to, is because you're telling fucking lies. Then I said, bye, Tay. Make it all on me. That's fine. Do you. She said, never seen someone so willing just to toss me out. Why would I stay? Serious question. Serious question. I said, by the way, ask Julia. I say every time it's fucking hard to be on panel with that cunt. And I'm talking about Raina. She said, I care about Julia a lot. She means the world to me. She means the world to you, so now you're hanging out with fucking Isaac while he's fucking trashing and doxing your family? So, everything that you're so-called pissed off at me for, you're now doing to Julia. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. I said, that's the fucking truth. And I was talking about the hard to be on the panel with that cunt. Then Taylor said, it sucks what she's going through. I hate it. I've wanted this not to happen, but I realize who we're dealing with. Him going at people forever. But I can't help the fact that he's using my name to drive wedges with all my friends. Straight up. This is on the 7th of September, guys. The 7th of September, she said this. It sucks what Julia's going through. I hate it. I've never wanted this to happen since I realized who we are dealing with, Isaac. Him going at people forever. But I can't help the fact that he's using my name to drive wedges with my friends. Straight up. Just remember the date, the 7th of September. She said, I said to her, I'm not tossing you out. You're doing your paranoid shit. And I can't be fucked talking about because you're thinking I'm lying. She said, I've been freaking the fuck out because that's what he's doing. Offered everyone like you in the back to let me open up my screens to you. Show you all, but no, it's easier to blame me and link up with the popular group. So, okay, it's been done before. I'll see you in 6 months or 3. That's how long it usually takes. The last times, try not to shit on me because I won't shit on you. I said, stop. One question, Tay. Simple answer. She said, okay, I'll answer you. I said, you said to me a while back, my comments about your music hurt, right? She said, it did? Yes, because it keeps me alive. And I stopped. I stopped making them, didn't I? Didn't I, Taylor? She said, yes. Thank you, by the way. I said, because you're my friend. You came to me. I listened. I cared about you. To stop. She said, yes, and I appreciated it because it took balls for me to tell you it hurt. And I said, that's the action of a fucking friend. She said, true. Yes, correct. I said, well, if you came to me about the other comments you heard me make over time, you think I wouldn't have cared to try and do the same fucking thing because we are friends? But no, you let them fester in you. She said, sometimes I get scared because I don't want you to get mad at me. If I'm too much of a problem, it pisses you off. I said, read your comments above, girl. She said, I know, but it hurt seeing you. I was kicked from the group. I felt like I knew it was coming, and it was being tough to protect my heart. You got fucking kicked because you were going manic. And when you go manic, you can't fucking trust you. Because you do what? You go back to guest mob. I said, for fuck's sakes, You know, one thing I've got a problem. If I've got a problem, I'll just fucking say it. She said, because I adore you and you don't even realize it. This is the 7th of September, guys. Right? We're still the 7th of September. Because I adore you and you don't even realize it. I apologize and I'm sorry for my bullshit. But this should prove I care and I'm terrified to lose you all. You don't get it. I was secretly getting sober and hanging with you, learning to be sober, learning how to be within myself, sober, talking with people, surviving. So each time I've been blown out of your side chat, I feel like shit. And then I get scared thinking, will he ever let me back? I said, Tay, I'm going to be honest. To me, you're manic at the moment. Yes, being your friend, yes, being friends with that group means Raina sometimes is around. And I 99% ignore her and tell them I'm leaving her alone only because she's supposedly pregnant. They all know that. The time she pops in, the couple of calls, the only time I've responded is the thing she says about Fat Boy. My interest is fuck Fat Boy at the moment. I'm not a pregnant person at the moment, not a pregnant person I don't like. I will never forgive her or forget ever. She can say all she wants, all that she wants. She wants back in Jake's to piss Isaac off. It ain't happening. I'm not in the group's chat. I'm not in the group chat. I just get some Zoom call links from Julia. That's it. I've never been not any of. I have never been not Team Tay, but you're manic at the moment, and that makes me nervous of you. So, yeah, I'm sorry I booted you at the moment, but history with you, you've always done craziness, no offense, when you're manic. Manic is my word for how you're being right now. She said, I won't be back. And that was the end of our chats. That was the end of me and Taylor chatting on Google Hangouts. Now, I'm going to ask, where was all the shit that she was saying on the asylum yesterday? Did she lie to you, Isaac, saying she's got proof? Because there's our chat logs, and I'm happy to put them public, except for the fact there's a few photos of her kids and a picture that she posted to me saying that is you naked, Isaac. Yeah, hang on, Nikki. I was just getting there. I was just going to get that. Because you see, last night when I was lying in bed, I asked Dina. I said, Dina, while I'm sleeping, because I got this stream on today, I said, can you look up and find where Taylor joined Guest Mob's Discord and called me a pedo? I asked Dina, could she look up when Taylor joined Guest Mob Discord and called me a pedo? And note how I kept saying, guys, remember the date? 7th of September? Eighth of September. 8th of September is when she rejoined Guest Mob. Yeah, I've got the screenshot, Larry. I got the screenshot of you calling me a pedo. $24 hours. Magda, I don't hate Taylor. I'm never going to be friends with her again. Nah, I wouldn't really say that, Nikki. But then I don't really care when the actual date was, because I don't even really care. I'm done caring about her in that respect. You know, sadly, it's hard to be Taylor's friend because she carries these obsessions with fucking Rachella and Raina so deep. And if you look over history, how many times this Taylor that's there at the moment, she's manic about all this shit. Just like Abe. You know how every now and then Abe would go on a big rampage for a few months, and then he'll fucking go quiet and he'll disappear for a bit, and then he calms down and he comes back and he's the cool calmer Abe. You know, he's calmer. Taylor's the same. She goes all manic about all this fucking Taylor and Raina and hating and all this, acts all big and bad, and then she suddenly like fucking, it's like she gets back on her medication or something, and she goes away and she comes back all calm and cool and collect again, reinventing herself. She calls it, you know. And to answer your question, like basically, like I'm bipolar, but she's bipolar. You know what I mean? I'm bipolar. My moods are fucking all over the place. You all know that. I can be a cunt one day, a cool dude. You know what I mean? It's just I find it hard, Magda, to answer your question. You know, even though she's calling me a pedo and she's saying all this shit, that just burns the bridge. But I'm not going to sit here, even though I've just sat here and read all this DMs. And like I say, I've read the whole thing. I scrolled over the Monopoly bit and a couple other little bits of boring, dead, fucking not relevant to anything other than fucking talking about having a poop or some shit. I don't know. But like I say, breaking news, foodie booty, what, babe? Fupa. People with like, as much as Taylor irritates me, I know she cared, and I know she was a I know that's probably just a cash grab then, Fupa, that story. In Surrey, I have no money. Hubby has a cash card. Guys, I need money. Get me the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Hey, Jesper. Like I say, sometimes, like, with friends, like, I understand them. It's like, Taylor wants her friends, always wants her friends, us guys, to like, to be deep involved in her beefs, her battles with Raina and Rachel and shit. And it's like, you can lead a horse to water, but you don't have to drink it. I'm trying to think how to say what I want to say. When you know a lot of it's in their head, you know? And as a friend, sometimes it's like, instead of taking them to the beach where the one they don't like is at, you take them to a different beach. Does that make sense? Taylor would be wanting us to take her to go to the beach where Raina's at. And we're like, nah, let's go over to this beach over here. You know what I mean? We want to go to the beach with her. We just don't want to go to the beach where you're going to have the shit fight with them. You know? And it's like, and then a lot of the times Taylor would be like, well, you talk about and stuff the people that you want to. Yeah, well, it's my channel. I can talk about fucking Abe and Isaac and fucking this person and that person all I fucking want. It's my panel. Go on yours and talk about fucking Raina and Taylor. I mean, Raina and fucking Rachella and stuff. Go on your panel and talk about it. You know what I mean? Like, and I say that just respectfully as a friend. I mean, did you guys see a couple of weeks ago, Taylor came up on my panel and just took over. Someone was up here, I think it was when PDX was here that day, or someone was up here, and we're having a bit of a discussion and a shit fight, and Taylor just took over. Like, I wasn't allowed to get a fucking word in. She was going to defend me. I think it was my panel. She was going to defend me, and fucking she went off, and I'm like, pissed off. I wanted to talk for myself. But, you know, I knew Taylor was trying to be a good friend. I mean, like, me and Dina, we were good friends to Taylor. Trust and believe. But we just didn't want to get involved every time Taylor got fucking her tits in a tangle and fucking wanted to fight with fucking Raina and Rachella. I mean, listen to it yesterday on the asylum. That was like the 250,000th time we heard the same fucking thing between her and Raina on the panel. And do you want to know what? If they both came up on the panel right now, guess what? They would repeat the same motherfucking thing the same again. Am I just as bad with some of my beefs? Probably. But it's my panel. It's my channel. If I want to sit here and fucking talk about fucking Isaac or fucking Abe or fucking Mark Terry or fucking whoever, it's my channel. You don't have to be in the side chat. You know what I mean? But Spatabula. I actually like that, dude. Maybe you should change your name to that. Actually, I'm going to send. Listen, I'm sending Steve Billings. The reason I'm sending this to Steve Billings, okay, I'm sending him the whether he wants it or not. But there's a reason why I'm sending him the link to the unlisted of what I just read. Okay, so I just sent Steve Billings the unlisted version of the what I just read. Because like I just said to him, it was on his panel that she made all these claims yesterday. So everything I just read, he if he wanted, he could sit there and listen to the stream and see it all word for word. What I read is 100% the truth. Actually, the video is only like 44 minutes long, man. I keep just slow scrolling through the chat logs. I'm just saying, like, the proof's out there. You know, yep, she claimed she had text proof and stuff of what she claimed. Well, everything I just read, if I deleted messages, even on fucking Google Hangouts, it will say I deleted a message. Because it'll say message deleted on my side. There's none. So I haven't edited it. It's all there. There's a few little things I didn't read out, like the Monopoly Go bullshit and stuff. You know, it's like why sit there and go, you know, just us having a bit of banter about attacking each other on Monopoly? Why bother reading that shit out? You know, and there's nothing rude or crude in there, like fucking no, like nakedness or whatever. Like, but I don't want to make it publicly public because that unless I get someone to fucking blur out the fucking pictures of your kids. So I don't want to make it public, if that makes sense. Fuck you, Rooster. And like I say, I read that like 99% out. You know, Elaine, I know you're friends with Taylor, and I'm cool with that. But like I say, where have I done anything wrong to her? Hey, Jasper, do you want to know something that you may not know? That Fupa Fabulous. This is a fact. You may not know this. She's my co-host. She is my co-host on my channel. I'm just saying. She is my co-host. She just doesn't have to be on every panel. She just, when she wants, she can come up. When she wants to come on the panel, she will always be allowed up here to do what she wants to say and stuff, because she is my co-host. Oh no, you can flirt with her. You can flirt with her all you want, dude. But she loves me. I like you, Jasper. Don't get me wrong, bro. I like you. I think you're cool. I'm just letting you know because I didn't know if you knew since you've come back that she's my co-host. That's all I'm saying. She is actually my co-host. The nude picture, well, the picture that she sent me of claiming or asking if it was Isaac was a big fat black dude with no head in the picture, and it had an emoji. He was naked, but it had an emoji smiley face kind of thing over the genitalia area, which obviously it wasn't very big genitalia because it was a very small emoji. But I would want, if I was to put that out publicly, I would want to cover that up just to be safe. And then there's like fucking like 3 pictures, I think, of her children that she posted me that I would want an emoji put on. Yeah, like maybe I'll sit down and try and figure it out on my computer later, and then put emojis over those couple of 3 or 4 things, and but basically, I just want to say, Taylor, all these things you claimed in Guest Mob's Discord and on the asylum yesterday, where are they? You got everyone, all my haters like Isaac, all excited. You got them all excited, Taylor. And to be honest, Taylor, reading what I just read, normally Jake's the fucking asshole, like treated friends like shit. Nowhere in there did I treat you like shit. Nowhere. And any of my community, you guys, Elaine or Renee or Booper or Julia or Crystal, whatever, those in my group chat, I'll be posting the link for you all to have a read for yourselves if you want. I'll post that in there now. Okay, so it's posted in our group chat now, guys. No, it's not. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Hang on, I'm just reading something. So yeah, anyone else that's not in our group chat that's in our little community, I'm more than happy to like show you the share the link to the unlisted thing. If any of you care to watch it to see if I'm telling the truth or I lied or anything like that, because I didn't lie and I read everything exactly how it was there, except for those few things I missed. So that's about it, guys. I am kind of thinking Barbie Girl wants to take things to a new level between me and her. I think she wants to take things to a new level. Hang on, just. Okay, that's not nice. That's not good. I just got some bad news. I just got some bad news. The chief of my my iwi, my ancestral tribe, just passed away last night. So I'm not directly related to him as such. Could be through marriage, but yeah. We don't all live forever. No, none of us do. It's old age. Old age. But he was still our chieftain. But hey, you man. So Barbie girl, Sarah. Do you really want to start playing those games, Barbie? Thank you, everyone. No, fuck you, man. You make $2,000 million a year, and you still want me to donate to you. So fuck you. um, you know, Barbie, how would you like it, Barbie? I'm not saying I'm honest to God not saying this as a threat. I'm just putting this on the table. Okay, Barbie. I always make threats to I might do this or I might do that to you, Barbie. I always make threats. But I don't go through with them. Shut up, you man. Smart ass prick. Barbie. I'm just putting this on the table as just a conversation, okay? How would you like it if I was to do a full Isaac on your life? I'm not trying to say this as a threat. I honestly to God am not. I'm asking you this, Barbie, because I know you'll hear this. How would you honestly feel if I was to do a full on Isaac on your life? How would you feel, Barbie? Thank you, Kim. I got your message. I mean, like Sarah, like there's so many things like that can happen, you know. You know, like when Isaac plays his game, Sarah, you know, he does things like you know, he throws names, like when I said, like, how would you feel if I did things like Marla. Now I'm not very good at Spanish names, but Juan, Dakota, Cheryl, Mike, Alan, like the list goes on and on and on and on and on. Like, you really want to be running around calling me a pedo? I'm just saying, Barbie. You know, what about Lauren, Anna? Aunties and uncles and, you know, beautician shops and, you know. I don't want to be doing that shit, Barbie. I honestly don't want to be doing that. But it's like, I saw you type in guest mob today, you know, and you said something about, like, if you give Jake attention, he won't go away. Then you go and say shit like this. Make that make sense, Barbie. You typed in the guest mob fucking Discord about people fucking talking about me, and like that's just going to make Jake continue. And then you go and say stupid shit like this. You're my favorite toy. And you say stupid shit like this. And do you want to know the honest truth, Barbie? Just like old fat boy saying, you know, no one gives a fuck. You don't see anyone in the side chat saying fucking Jake don't, because they're reading what she said. Oh yeah. Hey fat boy. You're wondering about I know Yemen doesn't have the biggest channel, but Yemen's OG boy, and he still fucking does shit. Just saying. And once again, I think Man will fucking back me up on this. But Jake ain't ever been fucking boit. Mark Terry has never ever been fucking boit. And Man is OG fucking boit. And he will, I think, confirm what I just fucking said. Unless he's been an asshole troll. But real talk. Hoping Gizmo and videos of staring mac and cheese kebab. But to be fair, by strict definition, Marcus Boyd. Okay, and technical terms, Marcus Boyd, because he is at the bottom, but he's not Boyd. And so yeah, and in literal terms, he is Boyd in the sense that he's down at the bottom, but he ain't in the Boyd bottom of Boyd. Yeah, man, stop trying to fucking shout your channel out. No, I'm joking, bro. Go hard. I always tell people sub up to Yeah Man, guys. He needs fucking. He is a good dude. He is a good dude, and he tries to put fucking different content out there. He does. The biggest thing that sucks about Yeah Man is he supports Trump. You know, and me and Yeah Man haven't always got on. You know, the funny thing about Barbie's comments on the stream, guys, is if you look at the timestamp of the bottom one, right, 2:36 p.m. An hour later, you're still talking about Jake, right? An hour later, you're still talking about Jake at 2:36 p.m., right? So that's an hour that she's saying they've been talking about me, right? And then the one when she says exactly my point is at 3:38 p.m., an hour and 2 minutes later from that. Clearly, by what she says, they're still talking about me. I know he couldn't afford a new TV. He had to fucking, and it's only a 55-inch. Fucking small as fuck. What happened to the big one that he had in his old house? Remember that, guys? Remember in his old house, he was posting that big ass fucking TV? You know, that big 75-inch or 65-inch fucking. He was posting pictures of it, remember? Is he saying that he hasn't had a TV for the past few months? Did he have to sell it when he moved out? Did he have to sell it? Like he had to sell the kids' toys? You know, their PS5s and stuff? Just curious. Did he have to sell everything? Including the TV? Hey, yeah, man. How do you feel about your boy fucking Charlie losing the last gun debate? And no, yeah, man, I don't think it's cool that he got killed. I do not think he got been. I don't like people being killed. No, I know I just made that joke, but you know the irony of him being shot, even though it's not funny, and I know I just made a joke, but the irony is he was the one that said he's happy for a few gun deaths to keep gun rights. I think, like, in time and history, that's what he'll be known as. The man who said he's happy for a few deaths to keep the rights to have your guns, died by a gun. I'm in New Zealand. They can't cancel me, Renee. You broke 2,500. Congrats. I know. I got a fucking 65-inch here. I got a 20-inch, 21-inch I'm putting in my kitchen for when I'm cooking. I got a fucking 30 something in my bedroom, and I've got a fucking 40-inch in my fucking spare room that's going to go out into the fucking man cave. Oh wait, Renee, I got to check. Am I back on fucking Instagram yet? Let's see if I'm allowed to post there yet. No, 2 more hours. 2 more hours, and I can post there again. You have an 85-inch in the bedroom, a 120-inch in the living room, and every spare room has a 55-inch. Fuck you, Dina. Boot Christian out, and I'll move into the fucking room with the 120-inch. No, 2 hours, and I'm unbanned from fucking Instagram, Renee. You better not fucking. You shouldn't advertise that, Dina. Isaac will come around and burgle your house. He'll be posting next week. He's got a 120-inch. You got a projector and you watch movies on the side of a mountain. Yes, I know what I did to get banned, Renee. I told fucking Boop to go fucking swing from a tree and fucking stop breathing, hold a breath, fucking a whole bunch of shit like that. Look, this is it, right? She started messaging me, and I don't want to talk to her. So I'm like, fuck off and go and fucking swing from a tree. And she replies, I'm like, fuck off and go and fucking suck your fucking dick up your ass. And she replies, I'm like, I didn't want to talk to her. I was trying to make it clear, like, fuck off. But she kept fucking responding. So I kept sending fucking messages. And she kept reporting them all. Like I care. Like I care. I'll just make a new fucking Instagram. I don't even fucking use it. The only reason I have one is that's where I talk to Hazel. And I've actually got like 2 anyway. So I only use it to talk to Hazel there, like on the phone. Because that's where Hazel always wants to talk. Actually, what time's the baseball today? Is there baseball today? Nope, tomorrow. It's raining here, guys. Malaki, look, it's not good me saying those fucking comments. Fuck the Astros. Go to the Red Sox. Astros are cheats, man. Yeah, and you messaging me, Renee. There's only 3 people that messaged me on fucking Is Isaac trying to suck people into his free TV scam? Is he going to let everyone know that if they don't use it as a primary TV, sell it or don't return it when asked, they charge you $1,000? I don't know. And I don't really care. Because you want to know what? I can afford to buy a TV. He probably had to sell his other TV. Oh, okay, I'm all about getting free shit. Apparently, I got a free government house. Apparently, I got a free government house with government curtains. You know, Sarah, Barbie girl, I have gone so deep into your family, it's not funny. School friends, cousins, aunties, uncles. I've pretty much done your family tree. I think some form of fucking compensation should be made for you falsely accusing me of being a pedophile. And then you should, like, just disappear for the sake of your family. Kofi works good for me. Kofi. Coffee! I think like 4 figures. Someone told you he goes to renter center, rents to own things, never pays for them and sells them. He probably does. You know, hey Dina, this is wrong of me. This is so wrong of me. But I'm gonna put an idea in his head if he's never done it. Okay? I know, and he's been pretty good for us, you know, Spartan. And from what I heard when I watched his interview, he seems to be pretty happy at the Red Sox. But then again, everyone says that with every team they're in until they're ready to move on. You know what I mean? $1,000 coffees. I think I definitely deserve compensation. What was I going to say before Spartan took my interest with baseball? Oh, Isaac. Hey, Isaac. I'm not sure how fucking America works, but I know in New Zealand and in Australia, I've known a lot of families that have been like dubious type people. I'll agree with that, Spartan. Isaac, in Australia and New Zealand, like your family, often, you know, like the firstborn is like named after the father. Like in your situation, firstborn males in New Zealand are often named the father no matter what. Like I was, wouldn't we? But you know what, Isaac? I've also known a lot of those families in both Australia and New Zealand. when you sign up for like pay as you go type shit, you know, for payments, quite often I've known the parents to use the junior as the creditee. I mean, does it have to be senior all the time that the credit goes under? I mean, old Isaac Jr., he's got perfect credit. Wink, wink. Yes, but how old do you have to be to start getting credit, Dina? When they're getting to that age where just saying. Isaac is like the commercial. Mana do 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 do. Mana. There's ways to scam it, Dina. Come on, you know that. I mean, I got fucking Chris W. a free fucking laptop from the New Zealand government. Just saying. You still around there, Chris W? I hope you're doing all right, dude. I hope life's treating you good out there. I know you lurk around and stuff. I hope life's treating you good, my bro. I see you every now and then put your little mark around the place. But I hope you're doing all right, man, and I hope the computer's still going for you. I know, Dina. I'm kind of the same. You know, I just buy them. Like last month, I bought a new microwave. This month, I'm probably later tonight, today, when I normally in the evening, I sit down and I look on the shopping lists of like the stores. And there's a store at the moment got a sale on in New Zealand. Because you know how I broke my air fryer, the handle on it? It still works. But I broke the handle on my air fryer. So I'm looking at buying, you know, I'm like one of those people, you know, like you break something, you want a new one, you know, like. So I'm thinking about buying this tonight, $99. I want a double drawer air fryer, you know, two things. So I'm thinking about buying that tonight. It's on sale for $99. Yeah, see that's what I'm saying, Julia. It's like, you know, you know how I've been talking. I want a new air fryer, and like it's on sale down from fucking $350 to $99. It's like, it's a good time to buy one. You know what I mean? Got Google paid yesterday. I got a bit of spare cash. I don't even have a credit card. I use debit because I got the cash. If I don't have it, I don't buy it. You know, I have money. It's like the other night, I was like, fuck. I had to look to see how much money I had in my account with my debit card because I don't keep much money in that account just so I could buy myself some fucking McDonald's or something for dinner. And I had to check how much money was in there. Hey, Cindy Lou Who. I've thought about getting a credit card just for like emergencies, but it worries me that I'll just be like, fuck it. You know, it worries me that I'll just be like, fuck it. I'll just get KFC, and tomorrow night, fuck it, I'll just get McDonald's. Next night, fuck it, I'll get pizza. And the next thing, the credit card will be maxed out, and I'll be like, fuck, I didn't want to do that. Now you're living on the fucking, pay it, and then you have to spend a bit because you fucking overspent for the week. You know what I mean? It's like you're fucking caught in that trap. Hey, Primo. I prefer just to. But I'm thinking about buying that air fryer tonight. Zip is a pretty good brand in New Zealand, and down from 250 to 99. That's not a bad saving. So I'll ponder over it for the day. Hang on. Sorry, I had a phone call. You're waiting for Black Friday to get a real nice air fryer. Doing good. They're probably going to get out of here soon. If you use them right, they can be helpful. Cashback, travel rewards, etc. Yeah, my mum uses her credit card. Like she has, like there's certain things like you'll get bonus points if you use them or something, but then she'll transfer the money and pay the bill right away, so that she doesn't get any interest charged on it. But then she gets the benefits of the use your credit card, get points kind of thing, if that makes sense. Like like say travel points or something, and then the travel points will build up, and then suddenly she gets like a free airplane ride, and she never actually paid any interest on the credit card because she'd go and spend $100 on it, and then as soon as she gets home, put the $100 and pay the bill, so there was no interest paid on it. Yet she got the bonus points for doing the transaction. You know what I mean? Like, So mum jumbles around like that. Occasionally I use her credit card. Like the other day I was at her house and there was a sale on for fucking, what was it? Those bathroom scales. It was like a flash sale for like an hour or something. So I was like, Mum, can you grab it now and I'll fix you up tonight? And I went home and I transferred her the money. You know, like, oh, fuck. You know, Dina, my brother has so many fucking free miles on his fucking flying thing. He gets so many free tickets because with his job, he's flying here, he's flying there, he's flying here, he's flying there. He just cracks up all the air miles flying around and then he gets fucking free flights everywhere. And then the fucking TV he won a fucking free ticket to fucking Hawaii because there was some competition on fucking for fucking, you know, people nominated names or something to the TV show and they heard his story and they fucking surprised him and gave him a free fucking ticket to fucking because he's going to the Ironman in Hawaii next year or this year or whenever, and they're fucking paying for his fucking airfares to go there. It's like, he's always a fucking lucky fucker like that. And that cunt fucking earns fucking high six figures. Like, get the fuck out of here. And he gets all the free shit. Little prick. Yeah, it's sweet dreams, Malaki. I'm about to get out of here too. I went live earlier than I was planning to because Shazda was in our group chat and she said to me earlier, fucking when I was asleep and I was talking, I kept waking up last night, so I kept typing in our side chat. That's why it took me hours to send you that link, Dina, because I was like, I'm in bed. I've got to log into my other YouTube account where it's sitting to get to it, so I couldn't do it from my bed. But you know, I kept waking up and fucking answering messages and going back to sleep. But I don't know. It was weird last night. I just couldn't get into a deep sleep. Just kept waking up. And then I was like, oh, fuck, I miss Shazda. So I was like, when I woke up, she was in our group chat. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to go live now so Shazda can hang out. Because I don't see her as much as I used to. And I like seeing her sexy name in my chat. So, yeah. Oh, thanks for hanging out, guys. Did you every night, Spartan? You know, like, and Barbie, I don't want to fucking, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I seriously aren't. You know, but if you're going to run around calling me a fucking pedo, I'm going to fucking hammer the fuck out of your fucking family and I'm going deep. I'm telling you, Barbie, I pretty much have your family tree fucking done. You know, you sit there telling people they should fucking shut the fuck up about me, and then you go and say that shit. How dumb are you? How dumb are you? Your dogs keep you awake all night. It's funny, JW. Larry June has a fucking crush on all the chicks. I hope his wife didn't hear that. But fancy Taylor fucking making death threats to Isaac, accusing Isaac of calling CPS on her, fucking saying she's going to call CPS on him, that he's a drunk with his kids driving around in the car. All that shit. Fancy all that shit. Isaac asked Steve. I gave him the screenshot fucking link. It's the truth. Not that you'll care, and I know you'll be like we said earlier, you'll be like, I don't give a fuck. That was then, this is now. But we know that when you kick Taylor out in a few months, you're going to throw it all at her. That's the beauty of knowing all about you, fat boy. Okay, but I'm going to get going, guys. Love you all. I've been here for nearly 4 hours. Damn. I did a lot of reading. I'm tired. I'll catch you later. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll catch you later. Bye.